That's not where I am. No, that's not where
I feel like I threw my fedora for this.
Secure. Oh, are we live already? What's up?
Maybe.
Yes, we're live.
See you in a bit.
What's up, Company of Heroes fans? This here is Bobby Lynx Miller, your community manager, representative of Sega. I am AmiPolizeiFunk, Jason Ditmars. I run code2.org. If you're not a member there yet, you will be lynched. Welcome to our launch party at Lynx's house.
Wow!
Lynx, where are we?
This is Los Angeles, California.
No, that's not where we are.
Okay, it's Oak Park, California.
We're in Oak Park.
Most people don't get that enough that I just kind of cheated.
Where, Lynx, please describe to our worldwide viewers where Oak Park is exactly.
So, when THQ still was a thing, it was in a place called Agora Hills, California, which is west of Metro Los Angeles, up in the valley between mountains. And I don't know why it was up there in the middle of nowhere, but it was. So I moved up here to live close to the studio because I didn't want to mess with the traffic. And now THQ is dead, and I'm stuck here. And it's a really boring place, and it's in the middle of nowhere.
Oh.
I live in a desert. I have a mountain in my backyard. What can you do?
But still, even after you having said that, I was still geographically wouldn't have any clue where you are.
So, let's see. The easiest way to say is that I'm about a 30-minute drive west of, like, downtown Los Angeles. Jump on the 101 bypass, go towards Oak Park. But that's as much as I'm saying because I don't want a bunch of people to randomly show up in my doorstep.
No, we don't want you to come. We don't want you to come. They can't see any, like, bills or anything, right? You guys can't read the bills. Okay, good. No, I would describe this is how I got here. I came from the coast, like down Santa Monica, Malibu area. If you guys know LA geography at all, I had to drive up PCH, and when I got just before Pepperdine, I took a right on Malibu Canyon Drive, and I cut all the way through the Malibu Canyons, and eventually I crossed Mulholland Drive, which is pretty cool.
Best driving road in America.
Mulholland Drive is
Hands
awesome. If you want a windy, cliffy, daredevil road, Mulholland's the spot. You'll probably find some people up there racing and stuff.
Jay Leno drives up there every weekend. He drives really slow, though. He's kind of a party pooper, but yeah, Mulholland's great. If you're a driver, that's the place to go.
Slow, but some $250,000.
That's right.
1960s.
Cars you can't even buy.
Silver, yeah. And then, I basically just kept going northeast-ish until I hit the 101, and then it's just a little quick jump. And here I am at Bobby's house.
Crazy.
Fancy that.
Craziest thing.
We had a killer weekend. We hung out day before yesterday, so it's not abnormal for us to be hanging out because we're just totally accustomed to it. We've been rocking all weekend.
We were just hanging out in a different country.
Yeah, and
which is what we do.
Does Canada count as a different country?
People would say that. I'm not big on.
We were in Vancouver.
Specifics.
Thanks to him. Thank you. I can, on behalf of all of the other community members that were lucky enough to be invited, thank you for hosting us in Vancouver and getting us all there at the last minute and making that crazy event happen. It was awesome. I know you had a good time.
Yeah. It was a good trip. Lots of good beer. Lots of great people. You know, we had
good food. I had fish every opportunity.
The fish is the thing to get in Vancouver. It's really, really good. And poutine, I guess, is the thing. Like, I've never had it before, so I got authentic poutine.
Like Vladimir?
Vladimir? Is that a brand?
Putin?
Oh.
What the hell's poutine? What is that?
You don't know what poutine is? So poutine is a Canadian delicacy. It's basically a bed of French fries with gravy poured on top and cheese curds on top of the gravy, and some of them throw in like meat.
You're making me hungry now.
I guess it's good. You know, if you want to gain 20 pounds, but it's good. It's worth trying. It's really tasty.
My parents have been putting the weight on me, man. I've been eating so well since I left Berlin. I ate well in Vancouver. I had shrimp linguine, sat next to Quinn Duffy, you know, drinking wine and eating shrimp linguine. And then the next day, again, hosted by Sega and the developers, I had a salmon dish that was to die for.
I wish I would have gotten that. That looked really, really good.
It was so good.
I had a roast chicken
good.
and it was really good too, but salmon sounded like it would have been my jam.
So yeah, food. Well, food. What do you guys want to hear about? We got some time. Yoink's not here yet. Yoink's on his way. He's still working at CBS. He's got the night shift. They produce the 11 o'clock show, so that's airing right now. It's 11:34 in LA, and once he's like the comptroller of the newsroom. He directs the reporters, tells them where to go, makes sure they know where breaking stories are occurring and can get there. He does a lot of surfing to find out what's going on, and then he tries to coordinate all of his reporters to go capture what's going on. So his job ends a little before the show. Now it's the producer's job to actually produce it all and get it out there, and the anchors, and feed them with the teleprompters and so forth. So he should be getting off work around now, and he should be driving out here, and hopefully he'll be here at around midnight. That's when we officially said we'd start this. Well, not officially. We didn't officially say anything. Speaking of which,
we will.
It is now your turn to get on Facebook and pimp this shit. We're
I
live.
I figured we should probably wait until we get closer to the actual cast, because I don't want a bunch
earlier
of
the better.
You think so?
Oh, of course.
People want to hear us yammering?
I don't care.
Coming to hear us?
I don't care if they want to hear us yammering or not. Pimp it.
All right.
Pimp it! Right? Earlier the better. Early and often. Yeah, the game's launched everywhere. I mean, America launched at 12 midnight Eastern time, which was already now 2.5 hours ago. So
yep.
I don't think are there any regions left? It's not like Hawaii gets a launch region. Right?
No, we started 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time this morning. The game went live in Australia. So that was the first region online with Company Heroes 2. But nobody was playing because nobody can afford the game in Australia.
Don't say that. I got Armor Reborn
crazy.
Australian clan members that love Company
I
of
get
Heroes.
so many people
man.
that complain about the price in Australia, and I know that's like it really sucks, and we're really sorry about it. But like that's something that as a publisher we can't really control because the weird exchange rate. Australia is really complicated. So. Yeah.
But a cool story is that Quinn and Greg met at Relic. Like Relic got a bunch of devs into a big pool and said that they wanted someone in the office, either managing the forums or looking at the numbers or something. And so for the last 24 hours, people have been on different shifts, and they've been in the Relic studios at different times watching the game go live.
They've been they've been working really, really, really hard. And yeah, it's really great that they've managed to keep everything going and keep everybody happy. It's been a really smooth launch for us, and that's usually never the case for anything. And when you're launching a product this big, when demand is as high as it has been, it's really exciting to have a smooth launch and to have people being happy, and reviews are great and all that. So it's been for as busy as it's been for all of us in the office, this has been a very, very easy launch for what it's worth.
And but Greg and Quinn got up mad crazy early, like 4 a.m. or 6 a.m. or something, right? Because when it first launched in Australia, that was crazy early Pacific Coast time.
That's right. And I know most of their teams they were requested to be in at 5:30 a.m. this morning Pacific Standard, and they've just been going all day. They've been having food delivered to Relic to keep those guys going, and it's been a rough day, but man, they've stuck it out and they've really killed it.
What are you looking for? Are you trying to throw an image up with this?
Yeah, it'll get more engagement if you have an image on it. So.
You got to screenshot something like this, man. You got to screenshot the webcam. Right. Here you go. That's how you sell it, man.
Yeah, let's do this. Check this out. I'm going to get Yoink's chair set up. There's a nice...
Call me, Oh, yeah, that's good.
That'll look nice in the background right there, instead of the oven.
Okay, here we go. Do we have like a microphone that we could hold as if? Because you're not using them all, right? You're not using this one. That's too small. Yeah, you need like a big fat one. No, okay, this is good. Pretend like we're shouting. Oh, you already got it?
Not yet.
Welcome to another exciting episode of Sunday Night Fights. Oh,
it doesn't work.
Okay, try again.
Okay, we just gotta go. We're not gonna get a preview.
That's horrible.
No, it's not. It's going to capture. We just have to talk.
Oh, it's capturing right now? Oh, I see.
Well, I'm going to get a screenshot as soon as I let go of the button.
All right, well.
That didn't work at all.
Gotta look here.
I know, but it was like after I was looking at you.
Oh. All right, we're gonna put something on Facebook to 460,000. So excuse us if we're being vain.
470 today.
Excuse me, 470,000 fans. So excuse us for being vain and trying to get a good picture. All right, just fucking smile, man. That was good.
All right, we're doing that one.
That's good. That's fine. Okay. Roll with that.
Anybody have any questions for the game, the launch, the community event that happened? Anything? I'm more than willing to.
I'll be you.
Talk some of that.
I'll be your voice, and he will answer if he's allowed to.
If I'm allowed to.
What kind of sales did you have?
I don't know actually the exact sales numbers because I don't get fed that information, but I do know as far as pre-orders are concerned, we exceeded our targets. So you guys rule. We're doing really good.
Exceeded pre-order targets. You heard it here first. How many people are online playing Code 2? Well, that we can check on Steam ourselves.
We can check.
You guys can check that yourselves.
We
if
get
you
those
go
stats
here, let me tell them how to do it because Steam's not exactly the most intuitive thing. If you go to Community and you search for Company of Heroes 2 on Community, you will find it like Community Hub, and then on that page it will show you actually in the top right corner, I think, how many players are playing. How much will the devs keep in the system to ensure balance is maintained?
Sorry?
How much will the devs keep in the system to ensure balance is maintained? Man, the devs are balancing. The devs are going to keep balancing.
Tell them what you know about the balance.
Yeah, we witnessed balancing, and if any of you guys read my blog, you will know that they are very skilled players. They know where the issues are in the game. They are working on various solutions. A lot of they read the forums posts like crazy, and they know what the concerns are of the competitive players for this game, and they are making changes. And if you followed this game from Company of Heroes Alpha that was in December, remember, before Sega was even in the picture, to the closed beta, to the open beta, and then today on Day Zero patch, you will notice that the balance has become increasingly better with each stage. And even during those periods, week by week, you'll notice improvements in beta and balance. So, yeah, we met the balance guys up in Vancouver, and it was really a good feeling to know that they are passionate gamers and that they're good at this game. And I like little anecdote. Braden Chan and Peter Kumse, who you will see later, we're gonna stream. Well, not Braden, but you'll see Peter playing against like Sepha and Tommy. I couldn't believe it. Their left hands were going a mile a minute like StarCraft 2 players.
That was really crazy.
I was like, Company of Heroes. They kind of redefined the way I think about how Company of Heroes players use left-hand hotkeys, because I was wondering what in the hell commands are they giving, but they were smashing the hell out of their keyboards and constantly getting the builds super tight, giving a lot of halt orders and reverse orders and all sorts of stuff, and I was impressed.
Very tight micro. It was really impressive. I never seen anything like it. They
are damn good.
Yeah, I really enjoyed watching those guys go at it.
And seeing them play like that means that the skill cap is higher than maybe we guessed it was, because a lot of people are thinking that maybe Code 2 this or that, but actually spell what?
Your name.
Oh, my name?
Yeah, I never remember how to spell it.
Izei.
There it is.
Yeah. What was I saying? I don't know. Let's take another question. Put balance on the game. Can you guys please add customizable, remappable hotkeys? These are questions for Dev. You're talking to the Sega community manager here. I'm sure that that's on their map, that they're aware that players want that, because they do read the forums and that has been constantly mentioned. So that's one of the things that is already surely known. If you get a competitive scene around the game, people will push the envelope. I agree completely, and we as players, the whole gang of us that were there this weekend, pushed that incentive as far as we could. I mean, that's what
Yeah.
we're all about. So,
And Relic wants that too. That like you can tell just based on how some of those guys play, the stuff they talk about, the fact that Twitch TV is integrated into the game. You know, those guys are just as enthusiastic about that stuff as you guys are. So the most important thing, if you guys want How Many Heroes 2 to be stronger in the esports presence, keep pushing it, keep playing it, keep streaming it, just keep doing it. The more that stuff gets put into the limelight, the more Relic and Sega sees how important that stuff is to you guys, and the more opportunities that will bring in the future. We know the game's competitive, we know the game's good, we know it's really hella entertaining. So the more we nurture that ourselves as a community, the more that sends a message to Twitch, to Sega, to Relic, to everyone, that that's what people want, and that will further progress things in that direction.
So Rogers, thanks for sending your viewers our way. Very cool of you. NTD's here. What's up? NTD, hella. Representing Northern California. We're representing Southern California. We would have asked you to stream this, NTD, actually, of course, because that's what I do. I ask you to do stuff for us. But you couldn't have, because what we're going to show you later is actually a press release, and a press release build. Relic, the development studios, they have multiple threads going at the same time so that they can test certain things without breaking other things, you know. So they've got like 5 or 6 different builds going at all times, and it was really funny because when we were in the big playtest room, like the coder guys would come in, they'd get over our shoulders, and they hijack our keyboards, and they would load this special custom program, and they would start. I mean, they actually had us do it because they put us all on the press build so we could try out some stuff that's not even in the day 0 yet.
That's right.
They gave us a real great peek. I mean, we got to play stuff that's not even out yet today that they're working on. So they would go in, they would select which build we were going to play, and this particular replay, Sefa and Tommy and Peter and Piero were playing on the press build. Now, that must be what you guys showed at E3.
Yeah, that's correct.
So
and that's also the build that we sent to any of the press that were reviewing the game beforehand.
Oh, so all these reviews was that build as well.
Yeah. It was just...
Right.
It was the same content of that build, but it had a different app ID, because, Marcus reviewed the game.
Yeah.
So he had a press build, but he wouldn't have been able to play his replay because this specific build is for, whitelisted accounts.
So there are versions of the press build, and he might have, a previous
really
version.
Complicated, really fast.
And this version that we're going to watch here might actually be ahead of, the day 0 patch, right?
That's right. Well,
because
I don't know if that's true.
Yeah, we're not sure.
The possibility's there. I don't actually know, but the possibility's there. But it's who knows.
We need Peter in here to set us straight on all of this. But you might actually see balanced stuff that's not in the game that is proposal stuff.
That's right.
In this game. Don't expect it to be your average Company of Heroes. So so hopefully Yoink will get here. We wanted to start doing the replay in about 13 minutes.
Yeah.
We only have one game to show you, so I would also appreciate it, since that'll probably only be a certain amount of content. I don't know how late you let us stay here invading your house, but I would love to show.
It's
another
only
game.
launch day. What do I gotta?
Yeah, right. It's a special occasion, but I would appreciate it if you guys would maybe dig a cool replay out of Kotu.org or post some. Go play some. You pros out there, go play some good games and send us something to stream after we show this 2v2, because that would be really cool. I would enjoy that.
Yeah, I'd be down for that.
Because I haven't even gotten to play the game yet. I mean,
Neither have I.
Right? Neither of us have even gotten to play this game that just came. And we're celebrating the launch, so we might as well launch that bastard, right?
Yeah, I guess.
We could do it via a replay. There are surely new replays coming in. I hope Kotu.org's replay system is functioning and accepting the replays from the actual day 0 game. I wonder if that patch went through well okay, or who we would ask. Do you know?
None that would be in the office right now, probably. Because I think the day 0 patch is hitting not right at midnight or whatever. I think it's hitting at a specific time, which would probably be around 9 a.m. tomorrow. If I were to guess.
There's
if
news.
I were to guess, please don't quote me. I don't actually know that. But if I would just imagine the way those guys operate, and I mean those guys as an indie developer, they're probably not sitting up at midnight getting ready to launch a patch, because that's a really big process.
Any devs perhaps in the chat that could set us straight on this? Do the gamers have the day 0 patch yet, or is it still yet to come? Day 0 patch was live in the beta, says Now. Oh, okay. Thank you.
There you
Now
go.
we are set straight. So people are playing it. So basically, when they downloaded the official build, they were already playing the Day Zero patch, which had been tested in the beta. Okay, well that makes sense. Because they're not going to try anything for the first time on everybody.
Yeah.
So did anybody check how many are online? Anybody check the numbers for players right now for Company of Heroes 2 on Steam? Because I'm curious. I mean, it's not the best time because Europe's just waking up. And obviously, Company of Heroes 2 has a huge European fan base.
Look at that. Front page.
Hell yeah, front page. What's up,
awesome.
Steam? How you doing? You got 26 friend requests, bro.
Yeah, I know.
He logs into Kotu.org and I see that he's got 97 unread messages.
It was 87, yo. Don't be squeezing some in on me.
He'll get to all of them. He promises. Right? You promise. Promise. Promise.
I'll think about it. It's
Right, so look, you can't even find it. It's in community.
Yeah,
Look,
no.
you got to go through community. That's the trick. And then you got to search for Kotu, the game hub. 7,040. Okay, yeah. So that's the number we saw from chat. There it is. They're all, yeah. We should just look here. It's always faster. Yeah. So that's not so many, but Europe is just waking up.
Yeah.
I don't know when prime time is exactly, and also in America,
Prime
it's
time-
freaking late. It's midnight.
Prime
so.
time for us actually is, we've got more fans in Europe than we do in the United States. So prime time for us usually ends up being around afternoon Pacific Standard Time. I think is when we usually see a lot of, at least like activities social wise, because a lot of the European crowd is home from work or school or whatever else they might be doing. So yeah, our peak, that number's going to balloon tomorrow. It's going to be really exciting to watch.
Yeah, people got to work tomorrow. I mean, it's a work night. It's
Plus-
Monday night here, so
Plus a lot of
everybody
you
should get
guys are
sleep.
jet lagged because they've flown back.
Europeans are working in the morning. Americans are sleeping because they got to work the next morning. Yeah, we didn't pick the most popular time to do this, but whatever. We could do it, so we're going to do it. What's up, Eagleheart? Matt, how you doing, man? We got Pounder in the stream. General Hell is here. Epkai. General Mistake is here. He was also with us in Vancouver. Get back to work, you guys. Who are you referring to? The Europeans? They're just starting.
Berlin Wall, yo.
Thanks to General Mistake.
Big thanks to General Mistake for putting a piece of history on my desk. It's really awesome.
What was I going to say? I
Mm.
don't know. I had a point. Off it went.
No, seriously, if anybody has any questions, I'd be happy to answer them now while we're waiting for Yoink to get to my apartment. You know what's going to happen? He's going to get lost trying to figure out how to... Same as you did. Same as everybody does.
Yeah, once you get into the actual apartment thing,
Does he have my
there's
number?
like
Does he
three
have your
different...
number? Because I don't know if...
We should check Facebook occasionally, because that's where he would probably communicate with us. Did you pimp?
Yeah, what's up?
It has been pimped?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Alright, cool. Yeah, and Yoink's wife made a video. She's been working on it all day long. She's been editing. She spent 7 hours editing a 2-minute video, and if you know anything about videos, that's perfectly average.
Yeah.
She probably made great time.
That's right.
And we're going to figure out a way to show it to you guys. It might not be via OBS, because I'm not sure if even OBS can stream video.
Well...
Because we had that problem doing the SNF closed beta show. We had to go back to XSplit because we couldn't get OBS to show the
Really?
videos.
Theoretically, we could do a window capture if we're playing the source from the desktop.
Okay, you can try it that way. But we're going to try to show you her video. It's going to be a little clip of some fun in Vancouver over the weekend. We're tired. We have to apologize. We're tired. It's 9 a.m. for me. What's your excuse? It's 9 a.m.
My
in Berlin.
excuse is
I've been up all night.
I've been launching a game. What's your excuse?
All right, my excuse is claiming I'm not adjusted to the time change yet, but I am. I'm totally. Whoa, your dudette fell. Maybe you should show her again.
Knocking over Tally.
Yeah,
Unexcusable.
breaking your stuff. So I have to just say, if White Flash is in the stream, that you are a bastard for getting a higher bill than everybody else in the credits.
Sure dick, White Flash. He deserved it. Not really, sort of.
No, he deserved it, man. Those maps are hugely important, and we were just happy to feature them.
Stream desktop.
Where are you, White Flash? Eagle Heart. That's because of me. Oh, it's your fault. We were wondering who you had to pay to get at the top of the list. It was Matt. Matt did it.
All
Thanks,
right.
Matt. What am I worth? Nothing? I'm chopped liver, huh? I'm peanuts. Thanks, Matt. Thanks a lot. I freaking interviewed you.
That is dastardly. Let's see.
Ha ha ha.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Look at that. Yeah, and I'm way on the bottom. Thanks.
So, CR Jack, you're from Brazil. Thanks for joining us. It's awesome. Are you guys worried about all these protests before your World Cup or from those test games? A little off topic. Did you also have all the devs sign your copy of Kotu?
I did not.
Oh. Well, I can show mine.
I gotta deal with those guys every day, you know. Like
Let me check. Let me get mine. Let me show mine.
I thought about it honestly because I'm a huge Relic fan, always have been. But I don't know. I don't really need that to remind me of the experience. It means a lot more to me than the names on a box.
We should give one of these away today.
Certainly, I've got a stack. We can give away multiples.
We can give multiples of the what? Okay, Bobby, please tell me, what is this?
This is, as many people have found on the forums, this is an exclusive commander we gave away at E3. It's really good. Flip it over. Look at the. Let's show them.
I'm not gonna flip it over. They're gonna get it.
Well, let's do the.
Get some tape.
You can just fold it, yo.
Okay. All right.
Here's the commander. This is a really good commander. No, you can't read it because it's a webcam. How about I read it to you?
Go for it. Read it. Here, I'll hold it. You read it.
Precision bombing strike from the IL-2. ISU 152 heavy assault gun. Marked vehicle ability, which is really frigging awesome. Anti-tank gun ambush tactics. And guards rifle infantry. This is Soviet commander, obviously. Really, really awesome commander. And I know people were clamoring to get their hands on this on the forums, so if you're tuned in, now's your chance.
We'll give. Why don't we give one away now?
I'm done with that.
How are we gonna do it?
I don't know. You tell me. You're the ones who do these.
GH, can you wire up that thing like you did for SNF, where we get a Twitch follower? Can you do that like right now on the spot? Is that possible? GH, can you do it? Now he's like, all right. So, everybody, just talk to GH. He'll hook you up. No, it's on you. It's on you. GH will back us up.
The OPE.
Because what he's got? He's got this great program. It's like some aftermarket thing via what? I don't even know what it is that Chrome. It's Chrome, right? Isn't it Chrome? Where he can randomly select one of the viewers in the stream, and like it'll take all of them, and then it'll randomly pick one.
Oh, that's how you guys did those?
Yeah, that's how we did the
That's pretty cool.
SNF during season 4 and gave away the beta keys and stuff. So then we'll do it the same way. Like what you have to do first of all, if you are interested in this dude, what's he called? Soviet Commander Mechanized Support Tactics. So if you are interested in mechanized support tactics, then first thing you got to do is press the purple follow button, because it only selects from followers. So let's see if GH can wire it up, and once he's ready, we'll do the. Do you have any way to do a drum roll?
I'm fresh out of drums.
Sticks?
I don't have sticks.
2 pens.
The cup behind the laptop.
In case it's me, re-roll. Why? You already have it. Drum, drink. Oh yeah, drum. You could also just do it vocally. Can you beatbox?
No, man, I'm too white for that. I might actually have some sticks. Hold on.
Alright, GH, can you do it or not? Is what I need to know first.
How about chopsticks?
Chopsticks are well,
they're gonna work.
yeah.
Make it happen.
Okay. Drum roll, slapping. You want me? I can open them and break them.
Yeah, man.
Okay. I'll ding on your beer cup.
Do it.
Okay.
Extend this beer. Nope.
I don't know. Can they see it? No. Can we tilt down? There. I don't need to see it. I just need to hear it. To make it work, I need to be logged in on SNF account. Oh boy.
Is that a problem? Oh,
nope.
Like our account.
Not really. No, it's not a problem. I'll hook you up, GH. I will. That just give me a second. All right, entertain them.
Okay.
More questions. Oh wait.
Let me open it up and I can actually see the questions.
Yeah. We don't want to knock this over either.
I've spilled beer on this desk so many times I can't even count it. Company Heroes 2, would you like to know more, yes or no?
Who's your favorite KO2 player? That's a good question. I like that.
That's a tough one for me because I've met a lot of these guys in person, and I haven't I watch a lot of the streams and the tournaments and stuff. So if I were to pick a favorite, it's hard for me to say because I can't really judge based on ability. I have to judge on the people I've spent time with and had the most fun with.
Playing favorites.
Sepha's really high up there. I've met that guy twice now. He's a lot of fun. I'm a big fan of Pepsi. He's so French. He's a lot of fun. I love watching Pepsi. He was great at Eurogamer Expo. Had a lot of fun with that guy. Yeah, I don't know. It's a tough call, man. It's like picking your favorite kid or something, but not a lot less weird. Don't listen to me anymore. What else we got? Permission from Sega to monetize COH2 YouTube videos. That is a good question because there's a lot of implications there. I know Sega in the past has done some weird things with various games from Sega of Japan. I honestly, personally, I wouldn't have an issue with it, but that's something we should find out. So shoot me a message or shoot me a PM, and I'll check the PMs on COH2.org. And I'll try to follow up with...
Skip past the first 87.
Yeah, I'm just not going to check the old ones. I'll try to find out with some of our brand team, and I'll see if they have an issue with that. And I'm sure they don't, but it's better to find out before just to make sure we don't have any issues.
There's from the horse's mouth right there, from Eagle Heart. Picumse, otherwise known as Peter Kumse, who you will see soon in our first replay, is probably our best player at the moment, and I can also vouch for that. He beat Sepha in a 1v1, handedly.
Yeah, he's pretty epic, honestly.
Handedly.
He's really cool.
He's damn good. He's a lead balanced dev, and it was fantastic to meet him the other day. And he's now registered on Koju.org, which is cool. And he's also signed up for Tommy's tournament. In fact, that is one of our obligations tonight.
Cool. Very cool.
Is to promote Tommy's $1,000 prize tournament next weekend that's happening. Starts on Friday. What is that? Friday the
28th?
28th. That's right.
28th. Friday
the 28th. Tommy's tournament begins with the group stage. And then on Saturday...
It's over $1,200 now.
Yeah, cool.
That's rad.
They're giving away some, second place at least as well. Starts on the 28th, and I think their streams will begin on the TFN channel, Frontline Network, at around 7 p.m. GMT. So that'll probably be 8 p.m. BST.
Change the title. I don't think we can do it.
Oh, sure we can.
Or, well, GH is logged in now, right? So
no, we can do it. It's multiple people can do it. You can do it. Yeah, click that admin bit. Edit. There. Just throw it in there. Yeah, so first stage is on Friday, and the stream will go live, I think it's 7 p.m. GMT. If someone could confirm that, that would be cool. Which is 8 p.m. British time and 9 p.m. in Berlin, which is where I won't be. I'll be here in LA, which will be 12 noon in Los Angeles. So TFN will go live at 12 noon Pacific Daylight Time with the first round, his first group stage for his $1,000 tournament with 128 players. And what's so damn cool is now 3 Relic devs are signed up for that bad boy.
Everybody better watch out. That's going to get
They're going to pound some people. Peter Kumse is signed up for that tournament, and he crushed Sepha, and Sepha won every beta tournament that we had.
Dude, that guy.
So just watch out.
That guy is bonkers. I never seen somebody play to the level that he does. He's great. He's really great. So that's going to be, even if you're not in, make sure you watch that because you're going to see some really special examples of Company Heroes playability.
Marcus is crying already that it's not fair. Of course it's not fair. They've had way more opportunity to practice. They know the numbers inside out. But I'm sure that, obviously Tommy should consider that, and I doubt that if they win, they're going to take the money.
Yeah, that's,
we'll
be smart about it.
Yeah, so
Tommy will be smart about it.
Tommy will be smart about it. Tommy knows what he's doing. He's not going to, deprive all the players and let the devs scoop it up. But, hey, community. Cepha, our boy. You hear this? Our boy got beat, okay? So y'all got to back him up. You got to get his back and show this Peter kid, right? Mr. Peter, I know all the numbers, I know all the tactics. You guys got to go after him. You guys got to make a concerted effort on Friday to knock him out of that thing. And come on, what's a better scalp to get than Peter?
Good call.
So get practicing. You have a week. He's going to be working. He's got another, they've got content coming out. You've got a week to play and practice.
The bragging rights, that award.
Right? This is the birth of a new game, the birth of a new meta scene, the birth of a competitive scene. What better than to take out the dev that beat our boy Cepha at the Community Summit? So that's on you guys. Don't cry about it. Just get it done.
That's right.
All right, I have a question. Can both of you play infantry war only? What the heck are you talking about?
What?
Code 2 has no infantry mode. That's an old Battlefield 2 thing. Okay. They're going to change the balance right before the tournament. That would be a good tactic.
That would be hilarious.
That would be an excellent tactic.
That would be... Oh, man. That'd be something. Surprise, guys. Patch 1 hour before the tournament starts. Good luck with that.
Yeah. So I think that the sign-ups have been extended because, of course, there will be a long waiting list. And as is common with online events, 30 or 40% probably won't show up. So even if you think the sign-ups look full, they're not. Get on the waiting list, and chances are, you will fill a spot and play.
Tengen, that is a great question.
I'll read it. Tengen writes, what do you take to MLG's prior statement where Co-1 will never be a proper esports title because of dice rolls, and how do you propose to make Co-2 esports worthy?
If Kai knows, MLG no jack. No, it's, that's something I thought about a lot. I remember, reading that shortly before I started my job on Co2, and it's bunk. It's straight bunk. Dice rolls doesn't mean anything. We all know that when a game is spreadsheet like StarCraft, it's predictable, it's boring, it's not interesting to us. That's why we play Co. To say that a dice roll invalidates a game as an esport is complete garbage. Think of League of Legends is a good example. Critical hits in that game play a huge role in how combat plays out. And sure, you can argue that critical hit is a percentage that can be calculated and it can be affected by items, but the fact of the matter is, it's still a dice roll. A critical hit is not a guaranteed thing in any way, shape, or form unless you're running 100%. That's no different than the way the system works out in Company Heroes. Sure, from a semantic point of view, it is different, but that's beside the point. That kind of randomness makes competition great. It throws wrenches into cogs. It makes things interesting. And in my opinion, that's the kind of stuff that makes Company Heroes way more fascinating to watch as an esport than something like StarCraft, where it's pen and paper, it's by the books, it's spreadsheet. You know what's going to happen. When A goes against B, you know what C is going to be every single time. So randomness does not negate it as an esport. It makes it a different kind of esport. And the players that are involved with that game are plenty aware of the changes that makes in the game and what kind of stuff that randomness brings to the table.
Managed risk.
That's right.
And different every time.
And we know better than that. We've watched enough Sunday night fights, we've watched enough tournaments, we've watched enough great 1v1s to know that the randomness doesn't mean jack in the grand scheme of things, because ultimately what it comes down to is the person who just knows how to better plan their strategy. They know how to execute better infantry micro, they know how to plan and place their artillery pieces and armor pieces. That stuff goes well beyond
combination. That's correct.
Yeah, that stuff goes well beyond the fact that there's a random number in the mix. That has nothing to do with it, and To say that completely invalidates it as an esport is just simply wrong, and we know better than that.
Yeah. All right, GH. We're gonna give away 3 cards now because GH has got to go to work, so we got to exploit the fact that we can do this via Chrome. So if you guys are interested in winning this commander, we're gonna give away 3 of them right now. The Mechanized Support Tactics Feature Ring, the ISU 152. That is a killer. That is a killer tank. So, GH, have you sent? Oh, I gotta check. Maybe he's done it already. Maybe he's. Follow us on the channel.
Make sure
Press
you
the follow button.
You will not be eligible.
Press the follow button. All right, let me see if I got it.
I'm not gonna. No comment regarding any non-company heroes or like titles for obvious reasons. But I'm not gonna use the flak on you.
Okay, I got 3 names. One of them, the last one, you can ditch because I know that he's got them already. If they have the collector's edition, they get this anyway, right?
I think so.
Probably,
Let
right?
me see my red star.
So GH wants one. We'll give you one for your labors. Lynx will hook that up.
I got you, man. Don't worry about it.
But yeah, so you can ditch that last name because I know that person has a collector's edition, and you can do one more. You guys want to see my signed copy? One of them says 2 APF right there. Got Ryan on there.
There's my really sloppy handwriting right there.
2 Ami. If there's a big, huge, broad stroke right in the middle, that's Quinn Duffy. Bang.
So the metal edition is only available in Europe. I think the UK specifically, but some surrounding territories. United States is digital only. That commander's not in Red Star edition.
He's not in there. We get these 5, and that one's not in there.
That's right.
I'm gonna have to keep one of those for myself.
But
oh, okay.
We know he has cards.
Oh yeah, exactly. That's what I meant. That's what I meant.
Yeah.
So it drew one of the people that was at the summit, and we tossed it. We tossed one of those people, but you'll never know who it was. All right, I'm gonna refresh again and see what we get. We got 3 of these free commandos coming up.
Banana Sword, I think it's going to be an interesting, a really interesting exercise in free-to-play mechanics because that's free-to-play really hasn't been tested on a franchise that big, so there's a lot of opportunity there. It just depends on whether or not they play it right.
Okay, here we go. We have 3 winners. Lynx, please announce the first winner.
The first winner of the exclusive E3 Commander is Banana Sword.
Ah, it's always like that.
Sword.
It's like the guy who just talked last or one of our artists. It's always somebody like that. Okay, so what you have to do this time to reclaim your prize is you have to send me... Oh, that's dangerous. No, we have to do it the same way we did before, security checks. You have to PM General Hell from the account that you're using. It's called a DM. You have to go into Twitch and DM General Hell. General Hell, say something please in the chat. Click on that guy's name, and you can send him a PM, a message. See? When you click his name, send him a message via Twitch. And then he will send you the key. So I need to send him keys. All right, ready? We're going to do the next name. Senor Lynx.
The next one is Boogeyman.
Boogeyman!
Boogeyman,
You are the proud owner of the Soviet tactics. And finally, number 3.
Oh, hit me in the face. Computer Heat!
Computer Heat!
Get yourself some doctrines.
All right, so click message. Take another question. I got to type these keys in so GH can send them to you. Because
yeah, everyone make sure, 3 of you, be sure
before he goes to work
to drop it in. We have more to give away if we can figure out how to give them away minus GH, but we might be able to figure out a way. If not, all good. Just make sure you send your messages. Get your commanders. A lot of chat going on. Did you decide to ruin? Oh, you're hilarious. Barton is on his Wrong computer. Hey, is Drew from Relic, or is that a different Drew?
Don't believe anything they say. You have to do some checks.
That's a general mistake. Yeah, great. Banana Sword hasn't even bought the game yet, but you've got a commander, so that's a good place to start. Rooster Gaming, who's the best player out of Jason and myself?
That might need to be decided later.
That's gonna have to be decided eventually.
But can we play on this?
No, we can't play on that laptop.
We got a great excuse. We only got one box here.
I don't want to show it on camera because I'd be embarrassed. But if everybody saw the computer, they'd understand. It's not. We can't play. I would love to play, but like I have a really crappy laptop for work, and it definitely does not play. It doesn't play the first game, so it's certainly not gonna play the second one. Anyways, took care of that.
Maybe do you have one more card for GH?
I do. Yeah, I've got plenty. I'll make sure I hook him up.
You'll get it eventually.
Tribal Bob throwing down the gauntlet like that.
What happened? What did he say?
He says he challenges me.
He challenges you?
Just like that. Guess we're gonna have to get a replay.
I want some.
You guys play that game in the office way more than I do sitting here at home. That's not fair. Troll Bob. I'll play Tribal Bob. I'll do that. I'll throw it down. It's been really busy trying to launch the game, so I haven't had as much time to get into it. But I'll do it. Not now though. We've got a.
Okay, there they are. Sending. So
the keys are out.
GH has your keys, and
check your
they
inbox.
should be coming to you via Twitch DM. All right, well, where's our man Yoink? He's late now. He's 15 minutes late. Hopefully he's okay. Let's see. Let's check Facebook.
ETA is the second he gets here. Where the heck he is?
Yep, that's when we'll do a game. Yep, no news from him.
How do you not have his number, man? What's up with that?
I have it. You want to call him?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, let's call him. 1 second.
Put him on the stream.
All right.
Marcus.
No.
You don't have it?
I have it. Of course I have it. There.
Okay. Mark's number is 5. I'm kidding. I'm gonna be right back.
All right.
I don't do this stuff.
I'm gonna take the king's chair here. All right, what's up? Got any questions for me? Stories about Krebs. We'll not go there. Is it true that no, we'll not go there? We need more viewers. That's true. Where are they? What happened to the influx of Facebook fans that we expected? Are you sure that went out?
Well, it is the middle of the night, so.
Yeah, we blame the time of day.
It's
Tell us about the roadmap. Can't. Any actions now? Yes, there will be a 2v2 stream coming up.
That's weird.
Come on, Ami, let us in some secrets of the roadmap. Oh, look at that! You phone him and you hear something ringing outside your door. What's up?
I'm waiting outside here, waiting for someone to call me. What's going on, guys?
Here, come here.
Hey.
No, you can't do that over there. You have to do it over there, and you have to get down really low and do it.
Yeah! What's going on?
All right, Yoink's in the house.
Straight from work.
Yep, we're
What's
live.
happening, fellas?
Everything you say will be recorded for posterity.
All right. Oh, well.
Beverage, water, Coke, beer.
Oh,
whiskey.
Whiskey, that would be great. I've been thinking about that all day.
Pieces of scotch.
Actually, yes. How is it?
I don't know. I haven't had it yet.
Oh, really?
Stacks of cash for SNF. It's coming. We worked on that.
So, great news. The Yoink wife has finished the video and it is uploading to YouTube.
There you go.
The Yoink wife has finished the video, Amy, and it's being uploaded as we speak. Or at least she had an encoding issue when I left work at like 11:45.
I can't believe she's rushing this job to try to get it done for us.
I know, but she does say, dude, do you realize that she has to be at work in 4 hours?
Oh, don't tell me that.
Man.
She already went above and beyond.
She basically burned her entire night of sleep for Sunday Night Fights.
It's just wrong.
Man.
But she
so
says
wrong.
She says it's the finest thing she's ever edited. And keep in mind, she's an Emmy award-winning editor, so she says this is the finest thing she's ever edited.
So where's that going to go? Is that going to go to YouTube?
It's going to be on my
It's
YouTube
on YouTube.
channel.
On your YouTube channel?
On my YouTube. Yeah.
Code 2.0, you mean?
Well, that's the
What
only.
heck?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but
We'll share it
with
around.
YouTube.
We'll share it around.
So yeah, let me actually.
This is the Yoink.
Oh,
Hell
neat.
yeah, it is.
Yeah, neat. Thank you.
Tell Yoink I say hello. What's
Hello.
up, Tycho?
Hey, who is that?
Oh, Tycho, the one you love. From
Yeah,
the forums.
yeah, that's right.
Tycho
We're good friends.
Selchu.
We're real good friends.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call.
He has a
call her
strange
right now.
voice.
on.
You're calling Amy. Okay.
Yeah.
Amy needs an in-game name.
She is Norsk Poopsie.
She needs a real better in-game name. Of
Okay.
course, I'm not one to talk.
Now she's calling me at the same time I'm calling her. Hold on. Let's see. Hello. It is? This might be the worldwide debut of it. Okay. I'm going to call you on the other phone because this phone's about to die, so we're going to watch it together, okay? Okay. Bye. All right, it's up. Very exciting.
All right,
Thanks,
this
Mom.
this
Cheers, man.
cool video is finished, and we're gonna try to
You're
show
in
it
it,
to you
by
now.
the way. You're in this video,
So,
prominently displayed. So where
If
should
you
we
think
sit?
you can capture screen and just
Oh.
play it on YouTube,
Is this good?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
you guys
so-
opened up that shit.
Yeah, man. You want a piece?
Well,
thought
I,
that's what
I
you
gotta
were-
have a little taste, obviously. I mean, I gotta drive later, so I can't go crazy. But
Yeah.
It's neat. It's very good. It's very good.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
This
that's
is like
fun.
this is like
So
the smoothest whiskey ever.
So we had this community event on my birthday, and the Company Heroes community was gracious enough to bless me with this bottle of 15-year Scotch. It is very,
really, I put 13.
very
Did I do
tasty.
bad math?
Maybe
Oh my
I did.
god, dude, this is so
Yeah,
good.
it's sublime. Got it signed by all the guys that attended. Very happy with it. Seriously, you guys are the best. You guys rule. Thank you so much.
All right. Amy just texted me. Video quality for some reason is poor. She's trying again. So we make it a personal screen.
Oh my god.
Here, if you want to watch it. I can't wait. I just can't wait to see it. So because it's gonna be amazing. So
Whoa,
Yeah.
Is that
it's
good, or
It
what?
is real good.
smooth,
It's my kind of
Yeah.
jam.
smooth like butter.
so we are mic'd off of the camera.
Webcam.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. So how long have you been guys live?
45 minutes, I think.
Oh, okay. So you guys talked about the weekend already and
little
all
bit.
that other
We've
stuff.
been taking questions and
Trying to fill while waiting
stretch.
for you.
Stretch.
Doing
Fill
the
and
best
stretch.
I
In
can.
the TV industry, it's
Yeah, it is. I'm familiar with that. Live shot stretch. Packages in there, yeah. So, excellent.
Johnny Walker Blue, is really good. But honestly, like I got into single malt a lot. And,
Johnny Walker's a blend.
and Blue, like after you get into some really intense single malts, I found that going back to Johnny Walker Blue it's still good, but I don't think it justifies the price when you can get a good glass of single malt Scotch whiskey at a fraction of the cost and it'll taste as good.
But Johnny Walker Blue was my introduction to good Scotch. Good whiskey.
Good
Just I didn't really know what it was. I've been drinking like Red Label for like
Yeah,
you're not
sure.
supposed to. So, scooch this for. I like this chair, by the way. Lynx. This is like really nice. This is good stuff.
Get up there.
Yeah, that's
All right,
what
slide in here real quick.
I don't have a lot of furniture, but that's one of the.
But
prized
the pieces
possessions.
that you have are very tasteful. They're very nice.
Oban is one of the best.
Yes,
I
Oban
really
is good.
want to get that.
Can this
Scotch
go
Mania
up here
Heroes.
so that we're...
Yeah, sure.
Or you know what? Since you're the guest, do you want to sit in this chair? Maybe this is better for you.
No, because I'm too tall once I'm
Oh,
off that
okay.
chair.
Okay.
So I'll just.
7 feet.
Yeah, he is. Tall dude.
Crap. We don't want to do that.
All right, I'm calling
Where did
home.
that window go?
See what's going on here with this video. This will be the worldwide premiere of of the Sunday Night Fights Vancouver sizzle reel.
Sizzle reel.
2 minutes in length.
Code 2 had a sizzle reel.
So
Scotch Mania
I'm live.
Heroes.
If you want to watch us on Twitch TV, which is hilarious, you could do it.
Ipkai gin is awesome. You're not that crazy. I'm a big fan of gin.
Really?
Kind of depends on the
Oh
situation.
no, we haven't seen it
but
yet.
I
Because you told me
usually
not to look at it.
usually go for
Do
a
you
good
think
gin and
there's a
tonic
different way to
standby
upload
when I
it
go to
in
a bar.
different quality?
Too perfumey. That's true. I mean, not for everybody. It's not for people that are going to lose to me in Company Heroes too. Try
Okay. But it's up there now if we want to look at it, right?
Hey, Ryan, thanks again for that wonderful brunch.
You're not
it
what?
was fantastic.
Oh, really? Because it's
Sunday
the quality is
brunch.
too low.
Ryan took me to an awesome... Oh, and my parents absolutely loved
And what
the
is
the jams that we bought from that place.
Did you know that
These
you can,
amazing jams
when
on
you
sourdough,
watch
and I
it
brought
on
some
YouTube,
home as
it doesn't
gifts.
automatically
as house,
fall
you
to
know,
the highest quality.
Really cool.
little taste of Vancouver. They love them.
So plus the video's still
We ate sandwiches with peanut butter and that jam today.
Oh, Lynx tells me that if the video is still processing, you can watch it early and it.
So as long as you don't
I'm
miss it.
interrupting your conversation. Yes, so it might also be YouTube processing the video thing. So.
Let's see. I got a question. Can I
so
play the
for
Tiger
instance,
Doc
you go to the
only
video now on
if you got the digital collectors? Are you asking if the Tiger Doctrine is exclusive to the digital collector's edition? Because it is not. Not that I know of. Did Lynx play tutorial in Co 1 or 2? Yes, I played that.
Don't feed the pigeons. Don't feed the pigeons.
Oh, I didn't see who that was from. Oh,
You gotta check who it's from, man. And if it's in all caps, it's kind of a dead giveaway. What's up, BFF? What's up?
Lynx says that maybe it's still processing on YouTube.
All right.
Before it reaches the highest quality.
Another thing we might be able to do is just go and cast this game that we promised.
we could cast the game and come
We
back.
could cast
to
the
video.
game and hit the video later.
Thoughts?
He's phoning.
Yeah, she says for some reason when you click on the gear icon, it says it's like at 320, which is like way too low. Right? But
It could
be,
again. It could be
But
processing.
that's
though, 'cause-
typical YouTube. It'll show you the low quality first, and then
Oh,
eventually the 1080
okay,
will
well, then
appear.
that's-
No, everything's functioning as
So
expected.
let's do the game then.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do the game first.
All right, I'll tell her.
Exactly. You got it, Ignition. That's the plan.
Always uploads the low quality.
Lignition.
Who
Lignition.
wants to control this ish? We don't got NTD.
Well, you're the only one that can operate that mouse, so I think it's gonna be you.
I'd be happy to move spots.
Yeah, but that thing just scares me. I don't even.
It's a mouse, yo.
It's not a mouse. It's a transformer, and it just feels weird.
Okay.
You can do it.
Thanks, then. Yeah, she uploaded it to 1080p, so.
Okay, so let's do the cast first, and we'll.
Okay, do we need a better mic, or do you want to use the mic off of the
No, it's really good,
microphone? It's
actually.
really
Yeah,
high
we
quality.
ran all sorts
we
of
did all the
tests.
testing before you came here,
Awesome.
and it is.
General mistake. It is
good.
the Cyborg MMO7. Jason hates it.
I can't use that thing.
I love it. Deal with it.
Yeah, we don't have NTD Pro Obs, so you guys are gonna be pissed off no matter who does it.
Yeah.
We really don't have a chance.
All right.
There's NTD. Look, he's there and he can't do it. We would have had him do it if it was possible, but it's not possible because we're showing you a developer build that only this man has access to. Oh, benvenuti Marco. Come stai, bello? È più bene.
So let's try this real quick. Come on, hotkeys. Come on.
All right, what do you think of this? All right, here, give me my cheat sheet, please.
Oh yeah, we need to know.
All right, so
There-
what you're seeing
names.
here is as the Russians playing Lambda, Cepha. That's position. Those are our levels. Okay, so we got Relic Lambda. That's Cepha playing one Russian player, and then we have Relic Gamma, and that's Tommy. So we are following from Relic.
Oh no, you want me to control?
Yeah, you might be better.
Okay, sure.
We'll be.
Sure.
Can you use that thing?
This looks like a
So
transformer.
this is
dude.
left click. That's right click.
Yep.
And they go
Did
like
you lower the
crazy.
sensitivity maybe a touch?
Let me do
dude,
that.
that
That's
is
actually probably
intense.
Oh boy.
Dude, I feel like I'm touching Optimus Prime.
All right, so we'll practice moving around a bit while it's paused. See
Dude,
if you can
his rig is great.
see if you can figure it out.
Hang on.
My buddy Yoink and I'm AmiPolizeiFunk, if you didn't know. We're gonna cast this game, and as we said before, playing the Russians, we have Cepha and Tommy representing the COH community,
That's correct.
and then playing the dirty rat bastard evil Krauts are the Relic developers, Piero Herrera and Peter Kumse. So those two guys are, Piero is Sigma and Peter is Psi, PSI. So we're going to follow Cepha, sure, why not?
Sure, because he's our hero
We're
and he's
going
a
to
good
turn
friend.
the fog of war off.
Yes.
And do you know what we don't have to do?
What's that?
Is count it in.
That's right. We don't have to count it in because this is another live cast.
Don't have to count it in.
This is excellent. It's a live cast.
But now you guys have the opportunity to get a piece of tape and cover up the replay bar.
Yeah, because we can't do anything about that, actually.
If you don't want yourself to be spoiled by the progression of the replay button.
Right.
Get in here, Bobby.
Now, did we talk? Did you guys talk at all about Peter and Piero and who they are and what they're all about?
Yeah, a lot.
Okay.
And I blogged about it. So, did you read my blog?
I did. I just wondered if you had talked about it in this particular setting.
We did. We did. That was one of the first questions about balance.
Is this active here?
I don't think we have audio up to that.
Oh, okay. There's no audio on this one. Okay. That's fine.
He's gonna need it. So, can he plug in here and then have it not go to the speakers?
I brought my own USB speakers.
I can set it up real quick if you. Here, cheers out.
Okay.
You want a game output to that?
Yeah, that would be great. Okay. While we work on this, I can say that I'm sure you guys talked about this. I thought that my experience with both of those two devs was outstanding. I mean, they were just such great guys to talk to and just really just interface with because they're so friendly and they know the game so well.
Yeah, and seriously, to anyone from Relic who's watching, you guys just straight rule for giving us the time in the middle of your crunch time trying to launch the game. That was really spectacular. And I know everybody really appreciated that, so that was really cool.
Okay, so I guess we're ready, right? We can start. We all good? I do have game audio. You have game audio?
Yeah.
All right.
No,
the stream
I've got
delayed,
just stream. Yeah.
Oh, you're
I'll
delayed.
be fine.
Okay, you sure? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so getting ready in 5, 4.
No.
You know what? It's old habits die hard. What am I supposed to do?
No. Here's what you do.
All right,
Here's what you do.
what?
You cut back to what are the control keys for the full screen? Control F1 and Control
Shift
F2.
F2 will go full screen webcam.
All right, Shift F2.
Shift F2?
Yeah.
So you're not gonna notice the difference here, but in
All
the
right.
stream,
So, this is Yoink. This is Lynx. I'm AmiPolizeiFunk. Thanks for joining us on our very special launch cast of this very special game. Tommy and Cepha versus the developers Peter and Piero from this weekend. This game was played on Sunday at the Community Summit, hosted by this guy and all the Relic developers at their studio. And let's just get this thing started. Yoink, if you would take us in game, please.
All right, here we go. Which way? Shift F1 to go back?
Shift F1.
Damn!
I'm not very smart. I'm not really
right.
good at this game,
right.
you know what I mean? It's the first time I've ever
Press
shoutcasted
the
before.
button.
All right, here we go.
Okay,
Game is starting.
all right. Fire.
All right.
Follow a unit.
How about down here? We're following...
That's going to be Cepha.
Yes, this is Cepha. So, I actually did not see any of this
Me
game.
neither.
So this is going to be a surprise for both me and Ami.
Yeah.
This is, of course, on Moscow, but the map is springtime, not what we're used to.
Which
right?
I also don't know at all.
I don't know at all. So this is going to be a brand new kind of a thing that we're going on here.
Season
so.
warfare, man. You gotta watch out
Now,
for it.
yeah, the only thing is I did read, Tommy did give a short description of how he felt the game had gone, but I'm not going to spoil it for our fans right now who are watching. But I can tell you that it's full of surprises. So let's see what's up with this.
Show us what's happening in the German base. How are the
Yeah.
devs playing here?
Okay,
We've got
so
some
we're already seeing Volksgrenadiers.
Grens and Grens from
Or
both
Grenadiers,
sides from the
not
devs.
Volksgrenadiers, that's right.
The developers, Grens and Grens. So who is the Gren in the west?
This is
The west is Sigma. Okay, that's Piero. And the Gren in the east is Sai, and that's Peter.
Now, I think that we should pay particular attention to Sai because, he really was very engaging when he talked about the types of strategies and tactics that still have yet to be developed in Company of Heroes 2, even though this beta has been out for, more than a month now. I mean, just a fraction of the strategies and things are still out there. Looking at where we got an MG42 coming in now, and maybe you would be better doing this.
How are you doing on that mouse?
It's a little tricky to figure out what's going on. It's okay. All right, now I hear combat action. Where is it? Where are we looking at here? Boy, NTD, I got to tell you, you are a lot better at this than I am. Okay, so Lambda. This is Cepha that we're watching here, engaging. This is conscript ability, Ura.
Rushing in wants to chase him out of there. And if you have all noticed, Pioneers at close range do a lot more damage than they did even just a week or two ago in the closed beta.
Yeah. And now we have. Do we have team colors? Can we turn team colors on? Would that be more helpful?
You could try. Yeah, pause it.
Do you want me to try it?
Yeah, go for it.
It's here. right?
Mhm.
Player options,
Gameplay.
Mm-hmm.
Where is it? Sticky color. Show player color.
Mhm.
Let's try that. All right. So that
All
means
right.
purple
So
is
purple is Peter.
Yeah, Peter. That'll help. Okay. So this Peter Cepha engagement, is pretty much was very exciting for me. And even though Piero is great, and so is Tommy. I mean, I think that for a lot of us at the summit that we were watching, it was really exciting to watch.
We
these
know
two
how
guys
they
go up
play.
against- Yeah,
We've
know
seen
how they
them play. We
Right.
know them backwards and
Right.
forwards. We've seen their
Okay.
replays. We've seen them play each other. But these Relic devs, when they sat behind their rigs, we did not at all know what to expect.
Right.
And it was great when they started playing. If you've seen some of the photos that we released from the event, like guys like Complexity and Tommy would, or not Tommy because he was in the game, but Hands. They're just studying what they're seeing. It's like they're just closely paying detailed attention to what was going on.
I got to give them credit for that because most of the weekend I was overwhelmed. I was like literally trying to drink from a fire hose in terms of getting information and trying to remember it all. When you actually want to try and remember something, it's a lot harder. You can't force yourself to make a memory. But here we have more engagement. Look at these two guys, two Relic devs working together here with their
Yeah,
MG42
Peter
usage.
and Piero have played together
That's
before.
right.
Look at this
Lots and lots.
synced MG movement from the two devs.
And granted, none of them were using any kind of voice chatting. They were. I hardly even saw any in game.
They didn't talk.
They were like they
No,
just
no,
knew.
it
They
was
understood each
symbiotic.
other.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
understood each other so well that it was just mechanical.
Now, granted, I mean, I didn't hear a lot of talking between Cepha and Tommy, being that they're quiet guys anyway. So,
Yeah.
all right, looking back here in the Russian base, we're seeing an upgrade here for the field medics, and we got our Flamer squad coming out onto the field here. Now look at, most of the German infantry is now concentrated. These two guys, yeah, you make a good point. They weren't talking, and yet they instinctively know to group their forces.
The
Tommy's gonna-
Grens are leading the MGs perfectly, scouting for them, making sure there are no chances of flanks coming. Those two MGs are a real hard point.
Okay, looks like this conscript squad is going to be able to escape. But looking at it here, more combat going on over here.
This is almost a base pin when they
Yeah.
capture that point.
Yeah.
That's right
They're quite
outside the
far
Russian
forward.
base. And this cuts down the mobility of all of Tommy and Cepha's forces drastically. And look,
Just
that pin is huge. Pinning that Flamer squad and them not being able to engage and use their very expensive flames
And
early.
look, and yeah, and here comes Peter, ready to cover the other side also with an MG42 looking around. Now there is a conscript squad, Cepha's conscript squad, is coming up in a good flanking position behind that first MG42.
Oh yeah, here we
But
go.
look, oh, two MG42s
the reverse
facing,
MG
oh,
facing backwards.
man.
Oh.
Yeah, it looks like conscripts are going to be able to escape.
And Cepha soft retreats it and gets out of it and does not go down,
Right.
does not get pinned.
Very good.
Well
Looks like
played
he's gonna
on
get
all
out of there.
parts.
Right.
no
Now
damage
back over
taken.
here, yeah, no damage taken at all. Now look at this engagement here on behalf of Tommy.
Now
Here
that's a
goes-
gank.
Oof.
Oh,
Ooh.
Grenadier nade in. That squad's got to go. Oh, I think Tommy
Might-
mentioned killing the squad.
one
Let's
Grenadier
see.
squad.
I remember that they got the first blood.
No.
Score one for Company of Heroes community. Hell yeah.
And
First
now they're
blood
like,
is
oh,
drawn.
these devs are going to fold, no problem. We got this. Here we go, you know?
These guys are going to be easy, man. They're just noobs. They don't know how to play their own game.
I'm hearing more combat over here on this side. Look at this
Oh,
guy
Cepha with the double M3 trucks.
You know, and this was something very specifically that Peter said, this is something I know how to counter. And you know what? This is something that a lot of the Company of Heroes, community has complained that perhaps it's not balanced correctly. But let's just watch
they
and
dropped
see.
their weapon.
They dropped the weapon right there. Let's just see how our two Relic devs handle this. Very powerful combination by any stretch of the imagination
In
right now.
THQ offices, we called this the Russian drive-by.
Oh yeah.
Putting the flamers in the half tracks. They're gonna roll through.
Look at this.
we
Russian
go,
map
another
control is also
engagement.
really good.
Oof.
Yep. Uh-oh.
Oof.
This is not good.
Oh!
Okay, they lay one
That up.
Faust in,
One fast in. Yep.
but they might sacrifice
Might lose-
their lives.
Oh,
Another squad down.
second
Second
squad
Grenadier
down.
squad lost.
Now, Cepha's got to be feeling pretty good at this point, right?
Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
pretty,
he just killed two squads. He's got both of his M3s.
Taking a look in the German base, what do we have here?
Tier
Let's see.
2 is up.
Tier 2 is up. Yep,
What's
right
rolling
over
in
there.
there?
And
We got something.
for both
Here we
players.
go.
Scout
Tier
car.
2
Here we
is up
go.
for both
Scout
players.
car. Yep. Now,
It's interesting. They play very similarly.
that's right. And I think that they both recognize that maybe we are going to be seeing here what is the emerging counter to M3 Scout Car spam.
Well,
Where's
clearly
that
the
combat at?
upgunned AC is the hard counter.
Yes.
We've known that. Another squad down. Another squad eliminated by the community players. Sefa just jumping all over the Wehrmacht with his 2 M3s.
Oh, MG42 here.
Did he lose one? Where's the other one?
I think that he did. No, let me see. I can't tell.
And TD is like face bombing right now.
All right.
Okay, does he not have the munitions to upgrade that? I wonder. No, he's got both of them. Both
Yeah, he
M3s
does.
are in the center.
Yeah.
I can see him in the mini-map. There we go. They're together. They're hanging out. Sefa also has called in some guards, looks like. Right? No, shock troops.
Troops. Going with the shock troops doctrine.
Shock troops are coming in. His M3s are still carousing.
Yeah, I kind of want to see where these M3s end up here. There's a vulnerable mortar here that's retreating. There's combat over here again. They're catching a lot of grenadiers on retreat with these flames just chewing them up. And you know what? Wasn't it Peter that had explained that
Another squad down.
area of effect weapons have are just as effective on retreating troops as on non-retreating troops because it's an area of effect damage and there's no bonus for retreating troops for that.
Yeah.
So this is an extremely effective tactic to kill retreating troops that Sefa is using right now. Right down over here we have more action here like this.
It's roaming a lot. I mean,
It's
they're
roaming around,
everywhere the action is, and that's becoming really detrimental.
All right, so yeah, show us these guys. So here we see the first 251 Flammenwerfer, and we still don't have the upgrade. Well, there's a killed squad.
Right down there. I didn't see what that was. That was MG42.
Whoa, so they must have stolen that
Yeah.
and then lost it, giving it back again. So this Flammenwerfer is going to be
It's coming
strong in
up.
the center.
Oh, a T-gun, field gun on the field.
Well played by
Moving
Tommy,
up.
getting the AT ready in advance.
Yeah.
But check it out. Check out the micro. Just backing the Flammenwerfer out of there. It becomes a very difficult unit to kill if it's well microed.
Yeah.
Got to force that conscript squad to retreat. This field gun is now unprotected by any infantry around the back. Oh, here comes more of Tommy's conscript squads coming up. Let's see, where else do we have action on the field?
Check on
here now?
Sefa's M3s. What are they
Yeah,
doing?
right
they're
here.
they're
Right
moving.
over
They're
here.
playing around the right side of the map, down in that bottom right corner, chasing some infantry off, so that he can cap. Notice that he never bothers to even consider capping with those 2 units. Those are purely offensive units, and they're always on the go. He'll let other squads cap behind them.
All right. I think he's going to now support Tommy's push here in the center. It looks like there is a weak area there that he could make some gains against German forces as they're sitting here on the field. Good flank. Now moving up.
Oh.
I think we just saw it. Did we just see a mortar go down? Yeah.
He's back here now.
Oh, yeah, he's back there. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Ura activated. Going to try and get a flank in right now. Supported right behind.
Oh, look at that cone! Look at the cone
nice.
on the MG, just
Really
just
close.
taking Tommy's
All right, here comes
conscripts
this
down in the nick
push.
of time.
Here's a good push coming up. Here we got a
Oh,
clash.
there's gonna be huge
with a couple
action.
of light vehicles
Huge
right now.
action.
Lots of flames in every direction.
Flames everywhere.
Here they come. Sefa's making an
Sefa's
advanced move
moving
right
towards
up
the
in there.
support units.
Oh,
right up
roasting.
front.
Oh, my
man.
gosh. Big roasting. Oh, but look what just came up.
Yeah.
Got a Pack 40 right in firing
Oh,
range.
one
Down
down.
goes one of them, and here comes a scout car to support that pack. It looks like it's just out of the firing cone here. What's going on down here? Oh, yeah, this Flammenwerfer still active, forcing off troops.
Barely any health.
It looks like we
Oh,
may
man.
have... No, it's still here. Let me see. Here it is.
The mortar went down, but the
Yep. Looks
MG
like-
is still up.
Sefa managed to get around that pack, but I think he's going to get just chewed up by the scout car. Here it comes, and bagging up. Look at these 2 guys just double teaming this scout car.
Amy can probably see this, and she knows that you're not answering the phone. You're gonna
Yes.
be in trouble. Why don't you just pause it, man?
She's texting me. That was just a text.
All
I want
right,
to reach back
all
and
right.
get it down.
Oh,
Go-
carnage.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of carnage.
And no one survived that wreck. All the that's a big loss.
Look, now
Our players.
each relic developer has their own 251 Flammenwerfer half track. And who planted demos? Is that some Russian demos on that point?
Yeah, that was Cepha's demo charge.
Look
I
at
think.
this! Look at this dude stuck. Look at him!
Yeah.
Look at this guy's running. This guy's stuck guy. He's like the frozen running man guy. Check him
His
out.
statue.
Whoa!
Well, this was a developer build, so you know we'll excuse any small bugs right now, any glitches.
Always gonna get him.
Now, turnabout is fair
So
play.
much death.
You know what? German flames kill on retreat just as well as Russian ones do.
So Seth will show us his T-34 that just came out.
Here it comes.
All right.
Yep, he has put up, there it is, Tier 3 building. Coming up right now. So he has gone, I don't know the name of this doctrine, but this is the one where you can cloak your tank guns. You can also get the heavy flamethrower tank. I'm not very good at memorizing what their command tree names are.
Is that the IS-2? Yeah.
These two.
It's the IS-2 doctrine with
The
shock
big tank doctrine.
troops at the start. Yeah.
All right, here
So-
we go.
He must
Flame
okay,
warfare.
fire
laser
in.
on him.
And now look at this.
Oh, look at the smoke popping.
Excellent
Very
use
nice.
of smoke.
Takes a hit, pops smoke, backs out.
Now, this
Very
is
well
something
played.
that I saw those developers do often and liberally, is use that doctrine that allows you to pop smoke. I think it's like Festung doctrine. I can't remember which one it is. I don't remember, but yeah. But it's a great way to escape.
Gotta take advantage of that true sight.
Yep.
That was by the book.
After
Here
you,
it comes.
pause.
Hey, we could just
Pause it, man.
pause.
have
We're
to
gonna pause
sync.
it right now.
We don't have to sync.
find the,
We're
that's
good.
true.
Pause.
see what, my
Restart.
wife
No
is saying.
problem.
Me over here.
1 second.
Says-
Halftime. I should.
She says you can watch it now, and she's gonna post it to Facebook too. So
Sweet.
there you go.
All right.
All right.
Our video will be coming up after this game.
Right after this game. All right.
All right. Unpause.
All right.
Here
Here we go. In 3, 2, 1.
Bam.
There we go. All right.
Unpause
Over here.
and synced.
Oh!
Yeah. Good shots. You know, Cepha's vehicle
Oh,
micro
Arnie
was
in?
top notch. Oh wait. What
Oh,
did he
this-
just hit? Something hit him from
He went
behind.
for some
Oh,
crushing.
there's the
Pack.
AT gun. Here it is. Pack's
This is
coming
trouble
up.
right now.
Yep.
Steph needs to get out of there.
So those Grins managed to get a Faust off before they were forced to retreat. And now this pack's going to try to close the deal. Cepha Micro's out of the cone.
He's gonna get out of there in time. I wonder if he's upgrading these Panzer.
Oh,
Oh, cleared it so nice.
Oh,
the
Sky
pack.
Presser.
Now there's nothing here in the field that I can see that that the Relic devs have to possibly combat this T-34. Oh, look,
Smoke.
another
There's
smoke
the
pop.
smoke.
There it is again.
So
Man,
cool
the
looking.
smoke is
So
beautifully
cool
rendered.
looking.
Our community manager has a top-notch rig, so you can see the how awesome this looks, right? Looking back down here, I really want to find out what happens to this T-34 here. It's clearly the most powerful unit on the field and the focus of all 4 players' attention.
Scout car's coming back into harass.
Yeah, we do have some significant damage laid in by the upgraded scout car.
See that?
Yeah. Oh, there was an
Never
unmanned
underestimate
field
the
gun.
power of that smoke, because that turned a
Again.
completely defensive situation into an offensive opportunity.
Yep, he's able to escape. Is that me?
iPhone in the house.
I know. Hold on. I should just keep it here. Oh, hold on. Oh.
Meanwhile, these guys are doing like
Yeah,
200,
they're doing like
200
nothing.
actions a minute.
Yep.
All right.
And I can barely handle 1 action a minute. All right. Let's see where we are. Okay. So look at this enormous army here that Piero has sort of. You can stop calling me. She wants us to see this video like really bad now. I
How
can
many
tell.
phones do you have? dude?
I have 2 phones. Don't ask me why one's a company phone. It's ridiculous.
Jesus.
So
No, but
okay.
it's gonna be awesome. Pause it.
All right, here we go. I'll pause it. Here we
F10.
go. All right. Here, I paused it. All right, hold on. Sorry, this is ridiculous. This is hilarious. Hello. Hi. Oh, it's twitch.tv/Sunday Night Fights. Okay. Okay.
I overheard that.
Twitch.tv/Sunday Night Fights. Okay. All right, there you go.
So here's the thing. There's the game, and then there's the command from the wife.
Yeah. What am I
What
supposed to do?
are you gonna do?
What am I gonna do?
She said just fucking watch it.
Just fucking watch
and
it.
what are you
seriously.
doing? You're putting the game back on.
Well, I don't know. You want to pause it and we can watch it? Can we minimize it? Do
You're
you want
gonna
to
be in the
minimize it?
doghouse. Pause this thing.
Okay. Let's minimize. How
Can
do
we
minimize?
put it on somehow? It's on YouTube.
Yeah, we should be able to.
All right, here. Let him command. Let him
All right.
command.
Yeah, you do it.
This is real life build order.
Yeah, this is real life build order. Yeah. Well, it is. I think that it's going to be a real special treat. You guys are going to love this. It's really fantastic.
I'm excited to see it.
Yes, for sure. This is like a commercial break right in the middle of the game. It's a commercial break.
Just put on the video.
What did people chat?
Tribal Bob. Just put on the video.
Yeah, that's exactly what she said, but Tribal Bob typed up the censored version.
So we're gonna create a new scene really quickly here. I don't know if we can actually. We're gonna try this. Okay. Okay, this is a. Let's turn that up for now.
OPV's got it. He knows what's up.
So if I'm gonna, you guys will have to excuse us because we're kind of testing this out as we go. But does this? Let's see. Okay, so if we play the video,
Hello.
it doesn't capture full screen. Great.
Yeah. No, yeah, we're putting it up right now. This is what fans want to watch. We're doing a show. Okay.
So I'm gonna try this.
That's exactly right. If we can get it to work right.
Hi, Amy.
Okay.
Sorry.
So
Okay.
if we see the freeze frame, then we know we can play the video from here, and it'll go.
She's such a director.
I know.
She's like, put it on now.
She's a news producer.
I know. She like pushed the button. It didn't come on. Now she's like, what's the hell's the matter with you?
Right.
All right. Let's give this a shot. Do we know the URL of the
Yeah,
YouTube?
it's youtube.com/yoink15. It should be like, I only have like 3 things on my channel.
So you guys could watch ours, or you could just go watch it yourself if you heard that.
Yeah. There it is.
Okay, we don't. If you can't see it from our channel, just go check it out on your own. YouTube.com/yoink15.
Yeah. Are we gonna be able to hear it?
Well, we're gonna have to like share this somehow.
Oh, okay. Turn maximum volume and just share it like that. Yeah.
All right, we're gonna play it, y'all.
Y'all, let's do it. That's the first time anyone's seen this.
Awesome. Aww.
That was awesome.
Amy,
Amy,
brava,
congratulations.
bravissima,
That was
bravissima,
That was fantastic.
bravissima.
And that just got loaded up into YouTube, so you know it's the quality is still low. So we'll figure that out in a second.
So that'll eventually be in 1080p, right?
That will be in 1080p. Yeah,
Awesome.
it's actually uploaded. That was fantastic. That looked really great.
You guys rode a tandem bike?
We did. That was quite possibly.
She made us do it. I didn't
Yeah.
want to do it. She forced us to do it. She forced us to do it.
Awesome.
Shift F1. Shift F1 before you start.
Or Shift F1 or Shift F2?
Shift F1.
Oh.
F2 is the full screen.
Okay.
That was awesome. That was really great.
That's gonna get legs, Amy. Thank you.
Yeah.
I know how much
that's,
work went into that.
That was really good.
That was
I can tell you
badass.
one thing. I can tell you without a question of a doubt that's going to be passed all over Sega and Relic, so that's going to be.
Yeah. Although
Thank
you know
you.
what?
Thank you for doing that. That was
There we
awesome.
go. Yeah.
That's gonna go round and round
Yeah.
and round.
Yeah, I mean, well, it should be passed around because she totally ripped off the video game trailer, like the stuff. She was just like, I'm stealing stuff from the Relic website, so I'm just gonna like take it. And, like they can have it, like they can put it on their Facebook page. So you know, whatever.
We've
Just
launched,
ripped
it's
off.
all
Yeah,
good.
it's all good. Now. All right, that was a little commercial break. It was halftime. It was almost exactly halftime. So let's get
Thank
back
you, Amy.
into this game.
Thanks.
When we last left our see, I'm trying to like do a thing right now. We were watching as Cepha lost both of his M3s, but you know what? The real star of this show right now is his T-34 here. There's two of them. There's one that is that's under repair, but the one that's on the front line now is just sort of shooting these Panzer Grenadiers at long range here. Oh, look, we've got Cepha sniper action. You know how much we love that, right?
Yeah, hell yeah. Okay, but we got to show more of what the Germans are doing. There we have a flame.
Ooh, look at that.
round
Oh my
going in.
God.
Oh, that's an off-map call-in.
Yeah,
That's-
that was definitely there, just really
the flame rounds
annihilating
going in,
his
getting
action
rid of
here.
that mortar.
Getting up over here. There was a lot of repair action going back around over here. This is where Piero was sort of reinforcing and repairing his equipment over here. They look like they're in good shape to like just take on pretty much any infantry over here.
Moving combined arms, they've got their
Double
anti-infantry vehicles protecting their anti-tank vehicles.
Now something is shooting at this T-34 over here. I'm not sure where it is. Wow, look at that. That was a long-range grenade shot. Did really nothing to that field gun.
Oof.
I'm loving
Yeah,
this
that's
double
where it
vet
was. Here we go.
upgraded.
Look at this.
Oh,
Oh, look,
bar.
surprise. That, you know
Taking
what?
a lot of heat.
There may have been a little bit of true sight action going on there. Oh, you know what? They just totally cleared that field gun.
Double vet on the Flammenwerfer.
Yep, very powerful.
See, that's the thing. Tommy's units came in and they cleared that pack, but they paid for it because he had infantry there covering it.
Command tank now on the field. You can see these little shields indicate defensive bonuses for all units in this territory. Okay, this T-34 is asking for trouble by moving in there. Oh,
Slug
right
a
there.
shot and
And then
back off.
here we go, yeah.
That was nice.
If I didn't know better, it looked like he shot that tank and smoke poured out the back. He was like, no, that was working as intended. That's good.
Again, that smoke pop is not only protecting the armor, but it's protecting the scout car as well.
It's protecting
a
basically
full-range
everyone.
deal.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now there is a very large fixed emplacement going up here. The PaK-43 88mm anti-tank gun.
I think it's beast.
Here we go. You know what? Cepha is now getting a little bit more armor support from his ally Tommy as he brings up the Su-85. This Su-85, of course, best used at long range. Here we go. Who's he going to fire at first?
More smoke.
Well, yeah, yep. Popping smoke. These guys are just using the
Stug
smoke like a
rolling
shield.
down.
Yeah, now here comes a Stug also to back up any German forces that are in need of combat. Looks like, you know, Cepha tried to steal this gun, but it's not moving. It's just kind of sitting there, and it's
There it
it may
goes.
be able to. There we go. Now we're turning it around. This clearly is the axis of advance right now, as Cepha and Tommy try to push forward here. Oh boy, you know what? Somehow this Stug just took a tremendous amount of damage, and it's going to go down. Long-range shots.
Good
the
kill.
incredible long range of the Su-85 is best used with scouting units to really showcase the power of that gun. Now here we got more. Oh my gosh! Ooh, this Flammenwerfer is under an incredible amount of fire. Here comes that Su-85, but you know what? It's about to get hit. Straight on. Let's fire that big gun, guys. Boom!
Look
there
at that
it
thing
goes.
hitting the Su-85. And this Flammenwerfer, I mean, it knows its limits. It extended the line of sight.
That was
for the
it.
big gun.
That was like 2 shots
Down you go, Su-85.
from this guy. Down it goes.
And it moved forward to sort of almost bait the enemy and also extend line of sight.
And the Relic guys are really taking advantage of the of the environment because they've got a large subset of trees there that are blocking view. So in order for anyone to bring armor in to try to contest them, they're exposing themselves in the line of sight, and they're just immediately being attacked upon. It's a very dangerous spot to be in right now.
All right. Here comes that command tank, but it's in danger. There's a whole lot of Russian armor down there. This is not a good place
fast enough
for this command tank. Barely
Pop
going
the
to
smoke.
escape.
He's
Again,
out.
look at that. He's going to escape. What a victory here.
So clutch.
And you know what? Tommy
Tommy
knows.
chase.
Tommy could not chase.
Tommy
He knows he
can't
has a
chase.
substantial
That is clutch.
main gun back over there. I hope everybody's taking notes here because we are watching Relic Devs with the micro at their best.
You meta smoke everywhere,
Yep.
all day, every day. Smoke, smoke.
Wow.
That is a tasty whiskey.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
We got a little bit of capping action back down here over the side, but the real action is all right here as these two Relic Devs continue to consolidate their forces. We have a standard Panzer IV right up against that command tank. A lot of vehicles, though, in need of repair on the German team. And you know, one squad of Pioneers is really all that's been able to do it so far. There seems to be like, yeah, there's a little hidden. Tommy's got one squad back here, probably behind True Sight. Yeah, so he's hiding back there. I don't know if Peter sees that there.
I think
We're fighting there.
Stefan and Tommy at the moment are kind of at a loss as to how to push on this left of center strong point.
Yeah.
That's just being exploited by the Axis. They've got area of effect coming in. I saw that the Soviet anti-tank gun was trying to lay artillery rounds in, but it wasn't enough. That big pack gun just has too much health.
Okay, here we got a flank. Cepha's going to try and flank around to get some sight lines on the German west axis. But you know what? I think that this T-34 is in really bad trouble. It's showing its tail, and there it goes. Down it goes. Okay, so that left side flank did not work. Here we go with this Flammenwerfer now pushing slowly into German territory. Vet 3. It's beautiful. Here we go. We got Cepha's infantry advance. They're just going to get chewed up here. Shock troops moving forward to try and get some silence. He's going to try and drop something. Here we go. He's dropping incendiary barrage somewhere. That's what he wanted to do. He wanted to get Viz on something. I don't know what it was. Is it back here? There it is. Boom! Great pick. Oh.
So Yoink, if I could ask you to do me a favor, can we follow Peter for a little while? Let's see what he's doing with hotkeys, and let's.
Peter, which one was he again?
He's Psy.
He was
PSI,
Psy.
yeah.
All right. So yeah, he's gone with.
That hurt him pretty good. That was a nice shot. It was a nice strike. They needed to track that hard point, and they did manage to remove some of the anti-imp stuff. There's still that big fat pack sitting in there protecting.
Yeah, that thing is doing a lot of work.
What do we got here?
Down over here.
There we go. We got some action.
This command takes down it goes.
Whoa! So at this point in the game, it's looking that like Tommy and Cepha have managed to crack the center, and they're starting to do a little bit better.
Well, that's going to help a lot.
They are down a lot in VPs, though. The Germans have been controlling the VPs very successfully.
And 2-vet pack.
Triple vet Flammenwerfer protecting
Trying to get out of there.
Just not doing a damage.
Oh, those units are so weak. If they could only push in and kill them both.
Yeah, I don't think that Tommy and Cepha realize how weak the center is right now. They're probably operating under the assumption that there's still a very large German presence there in the center. Well, that's the art of war, man. It's illusion and feigning and deception.
So Cepha's double vet snipers are coming up into the center. Let's see. Can they even snipe that big, huge pack emplacement? I have never tried it.
I don't think that there's...
I don't know that they can.
Yeah, I don't know.
There are dudes on it. Why wouldn't they be able to?
Yeah, we'll see.
Not likely from the front.
You know what? Cepha now has... he's got Viz on it. And now, you know what? Here's the thing. The center, while it was weak just moments ago, now is projecting the illusion of strength. So...
Look at the triple vet on the pack now.
Katusha coming back in.
Dude, this...
Triple vet on the scout
Dude,
car.
that scout car did tremendous work against... Oh, no.
It could have easily gotten the Katusha.
Well, you know what? I think he was afraid of this guards infantry that was coming forward. He's just barely going to escape.
He wants to preserve that vet.
Oh, that pack is so low.
Oh, yeah.
Look at these 3 units. Now...
This is all Piero now.
That's Piero just showing it to us right here.
Yeah.
Beautiful unit preservation, vet preservation. He's got probably more vet than the other 3 players combined.
Yeah. Peter, though, seems to be holding on the left side of the field really well. He's resting and repairing while his ally holds most of the stuff in the center.
I think Piero signed up for Tommy's tournament as well.
Oh, yeah. That's going to be intense. Tommy's going to get another crack at him, you know? They can figure out who's going to win and who's going to lose during the tournament. All right, here we go. A little bit of a Russian push as they move up through the center. Guards, rifles, and conscripts with the upgraded machine gun package. Moving northbound. Another command tank now.
Very good anti-infantry.
Yeah, short barrel.
Tank.
Here comes that...
Ooh,
it looks like you can. Okay, so you can decrew it. I'm guessing that means you can probably decrew it with a sniper.
Yeah, the Katyusha Brazos are coming in. Let's see. Piero's staying clear of the rockets. He'll probably get on when that is finished. Here he goes. Gonna pick it right back up. And look, it only took 2 men of a 3 or 4 men. Was that a? It was a 4-man squad. So it takes 3 of a 4-man squad. He can retreat that, or he's always got the 251 around, so he can just reinforce on the forward position.
Look at it. Okay, how many times have we seen these? Not this time. Wow! Somehow he must have had Viz on that with these conscripts.
Yeah, could have been. Yeah,
It was a last-second Viz, if anything.
Yep. Oh boy, now the scout car's in it. But again, they're using it too. Man, these guys have got their finger on that smoke trigger.
What we're learning here is if you let a vehicle die without popping smoke, you are a total scrub.
Right. Okay, look at that. Oh, hi, were you looking for a scout car? I'm sorry. You were looking for a scout car, weren't you? Hi, this is a lot heavier German armor than you were expecting. You might want to back out of there now. Oh boy, but that we got a button off of that those guards' rifles. Oh man. Crew is shocked. They're trying to get out of there. Down it goes. Wow, that was well played by, who is that? Was that,
huge infantry
I can't tell if that's
support.
Tommy or Cepha. We have vehicles sitting around over here. More action, though, right here. Guards' rifles now moving up to try and engage. I don't think that they have the firepower to stop this kind of mass of German combined arms right here.
Is he trying to put up another one of those beasts? Like
No,
base rush
he is.
style?
He is right behind, the
Base
tree
rush
line.
range.
Yep. Now these two could do some serious damage. I don't know why Seth is not holding. He's holding fire right here. He's not really engaging. Got a little bit of combat going on over here. Oh, looks like someone dropped a Shrek somewhere, and
It's been captured.
picked him up. Yep.
Katyusha.
Firing again. Back right over here. I don't think Seth and Tommy know about the secondary gun that's over here.
I don't think so.
This is going to be a really rude surprise when that thing starts firing and they try and make a flank to the left or the right out of that center position.
So the Krauts are looking extremely strong now. Russians only have a little bit of a foothold on the right-hand side of the map, and even that is falling. And if they don't have any kind of solution for these big pack guns that are so well protected, the Katyusha's just not doing enough damage fast enough.
Yeah, and these two guys, Piero has done a really
Loving
good
the vet.
job.
Let's look at Piero.
Okay.
Go quickly to the.
That's Sigma, right? Yeah.
Yep, Sigma.
He's looking here. I mean, look at the
Check
size
out
of
the
his
unit
army.
preservation.
Wow. Yeah.
Look at that. Look at the double,
So
triple
much
vet on the
vet.
light vehicles.
Yeah. I mean, 11 kills with infantry there. This guy.
Fantastic.
Look at this.
Holy crap.
46 infantry deaths on this Flammenwerfer.
Beast mode. Dat vet. That's right.
This
Travis
guy,
Bob.
this
Dat vet.
squad, 21 infantry kills. I mean, seriously, Iron Cross winners for sure.
Holy crap.
Yeah, that is amazing. All right, look at. I'm doing. There is combat here.
He's got such a large army that he's controlling now.
I know his micro is superb. Guy's coming up here. This,
the Russians
this
are trying to
church
stick
is doing
in.
a good job. Ooh,
Wow.
that was dive bomb, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was big. That church is about to fall. Maybe check it out. It's about to go down. Oh, I don't know if the unit got out, but that is about to fall.
Okay, now Cepha here, attempting to push now on the right. This is a more weakly defended flank. Not as much German activity on this side. Sev's got a pretty good combined arms. I mean, these are pretty powerful shock units right here. We got 2 snipers, and this T-34 is moving in, but I don't see a lot of things for them to shoot at over here.
Piero just tech tier 4, so he's got such great preservation, and now he's going to start busting out some tier 4 tanks.
Yeah, we're going to see Panthers and whatnot over here. This is really all the combat that's happening right now on the side of the field.
So there we have a very sad moment. Tommy was disconnected. So at this point, I, as an organizer, I would say that this is finished. But the devs and even I think Sefa and Tommy were they. I think everybody agreed on the result of this. Look, I mean, we've got 382 VPs to 104, and the Russians were struggling, had far less units, less vet, and I think Peter said that the result was secured. Although it's not over till it's over, right? But
is that a technical disconnect? Was there an issue at the?
Tommy lost connection to Steam and got disconnected.
Yeah,
somehow.
But I did read Tommy's post. I mean, he did say that he felt that things were not going their way. That this was definitely that they needed to figure out a different way of fighting because Peter and Piero were basically stopping them at every turn here. So we're seeing a little bit more combat here. These
Flammiverse, man. The kills on that thing.
Going up. Well, this one's a new one. Well, no, it's not. No, it's not. I'm sorry. I was looking at the wrong 50.
Yeah, I mean, Sefa didn't want to quit. Even if Tommy had been disconnected, Sefa wanted to keep playing.
We're just seeing roasting going on here. This is excellent. But it highlights a very interesting thing. I mean, we really saw like some great tactics on all fronts here. All 4 of these players are excellent, and it shows like how intense a game like this could be. I mean, very clearly in the beginning, I felt like maybe that Sefa and Tommy were doing really good. I mean, they took out 4 Grenadier squads.
Great map.
They had a very strong and aggressive start, and things looked really good for them.
Yeah. I mean, talk about a great comeback mechanic here. Oh, well, look at that. You see that? He was like, I'm going to go this way. Nope, smoke. This is not the right way for me.
That's the story of the game right there. That smoke has made a decisive
We have not
difference.
Seen this level of smoke spam.
Yeah, well, here comes Piero's tier 4. You were talking about Piero's tier 4 about to roll in with some serious heavy German armor. This is what we're going to do here now.
Yeah, the Russians had a good start. They drew first blood. They annihilated the first couple of squads. They had wonderful map control, but the combined arms push and the teamwork push between the 2 developers. It had Tommy and Sefa scratching their heads, and they weren't quite sure how they could counter that.
And again, as shocking as this sounds, it was a silent game. We were all in the same room. We watched them play. I know, but these 4 players were basically silent. So not only did Peter and Piero have great teamwork, instinctual teamwork, but I mean, so did Sefa and Tommy, and they're not even regular teammates, but they're just such good players that they know instinctively what their teammate is doing. Oh, what was this?
Once again, Peter and Piero are signed up for Tommy's $1,000 first prize tournament. He calls it the TFN World Championship. That'll be going on this coming weekend, about 5 days from today, or 4 even. It starts on Friday the 28th. And the signups are still open. If you want to take a hack at these guys, then get up in there and put your name in the hat, sign up, and show us what you got. The group stage will occur on Friday, and then there will be a stream that evening at probably 7 p.m. GMT. And after that, it'll go to the TFN YouTube channel. And then, Mark, you and we are going to get a little piece of that action.
Yes, we are. I wouldn't miss it.
Sunday Night Fights is going to go live early Saturday morning for us, and Tommy is going to float us one of the matches from either the end of Friday night's games, or we're going to get a first round from Saturday's games. So we're going to go live on Saturday at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. You can do the math. That's about 6 p.m. in Berlin in Europe, and about 5 p.m. in the UK, I think. But we will set the stage for day 2 of the TFN Championships. Yoink and I will cast a series, and then we will pass our viewers from the Sunday Night Fights channel over to the main event, which will be Tommy and Fatal Saint casting the rest of that evening's games. And then Sunday is for all the marbles. Sunday is going to be huge. The money will be on the line, and we will get to see who the first real 1v1 champion of this game will be.
It's going to be awesome. I can't wait for that.
It's going to be fun to watch as a spectator. I can't wait.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, I'm really excited to help Tommy also by casting some of his games, and he's really a strong ally in the shoutcasting world. He's an incredible guy. Meeting him for the first time in person in Vancouver just shows what a professional shoutcaster that he is at his very young age, and I think that his tournament is going to have a tremendous amount of success. So if, I don't know what you guys are doing on this weekend, but like Ami said, take part in his tournament, or at the very least watch it, because it is going to be full of action, and you'll get to see these awesome players play again.
Tweet about it. You know, this game's live now. This is the real push, right? The operation has begun. You know, hashtag Co2, like on Facebook, tweet, you know, get active in the forums, get your own live stream going. There's Twitch in-game now, and it couldn't be easier. All you got to do is press a button to stream. Register your stream on co2.org. Get in on the chat. You know, register on Twitch. Contribute to the chat. Meet people. This is the time. We're gonna blitz this thing. We're gonna blitz this game. We're gonna blitz in. Start the Eastern Front off right.
That's right.
This is the Shift F1 takes me back.
F2.
Oh, Shift F2. Sorry, Shift F2. Did the wrong thing.
So let's get a little feedback on this match. We obviously seen something very unique here compared to what we're normally used to. What do you guys think the keys to this game were? Like, what? We know Tommy and Seth had a really strong start. They had some really aggressive strategy, early map control. They seem to be doing everything right early game. Where do you guys think the tables turned? What do you think the key strategies in Play by Relic were that led to that victory?
Well, you know, it's both teams used great combined arms. You know, I mean, we didn't see anybody try and do anything that was too ridiculous. You know, I'm not really sure that Sefa and Tommy were prepared for the way...
They're probably a little shocked.
Yeah, they are. For the way that both Peter and Piero were able to engage in great vehicle preservation. You know, I mean, all of our greatest players of Company of Heroes 1 are experts at infantry preservation. And even in Company of Heroes 1, the micro involved in keeping your vehicles alive by backing them out of difficult engagements or whatever is a skill that all pro players have. But the use of True Sight and also the doctrinal powers that the Germans have showed that there is a tremendous amount of metagame, you know, strategy that hasn't been developed yet, and I think that Peter and Piero know it, and they're kind of showing us in this very special game. I hope everybody that watches took notes about the ways that you can use doctrinal powers to do remarkable, you know, vehicle preservation. I don't think that Tefa and Tommy were prepared for that.
Yeah.
I mean, what's obvious is that we saw smoke spam, and we saw smoke being popped at every possible opportunity. You know, if there was a unit that was in trouble, it would pop smoke and back out. But more than just that, what Piero and Peter were able to do is set up hard points with combined arms, have anti-infantry vehicles protect a pack and move those units in combination. And then not only that, but once the pack would move to a forward position, or like a new pack would be built in front, then they would use the light vehicles to go in there and provide line of sight real quick.
Right.
You know, like they would do these like kind of kamikaze suicide attack moves, knowing that they could pop smoke and get out of it.
Right.
Yeah.
So I mean, a lot of players wouldn't even try those moves because they would want to protect their vetted units. But these guys showed us like the kind of stuff that you can get away with.
Well, that's a new mechanic. I mean, this is something that is you know, unknown to Company of Heroes 1 players. I mean, using your vehicles in that very situation is completely new. I mean, you would never use... I mean, that Flammenwerfer unit is in Company of Heroes 1, but these two guys used it in a way that no one has really ever used it before, both as a scouting unit and as a way to roast a tremendous amount of infantry. I mean, we saw that. 50 kills on that.
Yeah, I mean,
You know?
it dashing in, it opens up True Sight for the units that are backing it up, and also we can see that it's like a shock unit that has a strong, you know, aggressive value that you can go in there and actually get kills with. And if you don't react fast, if you're not smashing those hotkeys and laying in the AT nades when you need to, or moving up your AT gun and pointing it in the right direction. I mean, I think that Tommy and Cepha, who have incredible micro, I mean, these are some of the fastest
They're the best
guys
in the
we
world.
know. They were often surprised, and they were, to not say it too crassly, but they were caught with their pants down on various occasions.
Yep, they were.
I thought it was really, really interesting to watch some of that smoke employed, especially early game when we only had one T-34 on the field, and we could see a scout car pop smoke, back off, get out of trouble,
do damage,
and then be aggressive
to the harder unit.
Because
even.
that suddenly gives the player who popped the smoke the advantage to sneak around the smoke, and you can flank with the smoke if you place it right. And so you see something like a scout car taking on a T-34, doing serious damage to it, almost crippling it, and not taking a single shot because of how you're placing the smoke, how you're dancing around it, and how you're trying to flank the units.
What happened?
Oh,
We're still
there it
here.
is.
Okay, cool. But that makes me think
That's really
about
exciting because that opens up all sorts of opportunities that people have to think differently now about when they're going on the offensive, when they're trying to be aggressive towards another player that might be popping smoke. That is a whole new element that people
and
have to take
also
into consideration.
the smoke clouds, like the T-34, you make me think. As soon as it doesn't see enemies, its turret goes back to straight center.
That's right.
So if you pop smoke and then you were somewhere, it's gonna move back to center, and then you come around, and just exploiting the turret turn time. I mean, a weaker unit, the upgraded scout car with its gun, could do a little bit of damage. I saw a bit where he just kind of flanked around the smoke, laid in 20% health worth of damage, and before the T-34 turret had gotten around to even fire at it, he was already out of there.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
These are the subtle tactical
Awesome.
maneuvers that we witnessed.
And there's also something that we did not experience as shoutcasters, but this is TrueSight operating. I mean, this is the functionality of the TrueSight system that is new for Company of Heroes 2, and we had the fog of war off so that we could see everything that was behind the smoke. But as a player, when your target disappears
and then comes at you from another angle.
This is actually incredibly disconcerting as
Reaction
a player
times.
because you don't know. I mean, when it vanishes into the unknown, you're now operating without any sense of where your target just disappeared to. So you're kind of stuck. You have no idea where to proceed to next.
Yeah, they exploited
that's
that mechanic
that's
like
psychological warfare on your opponent.
Yeah, they were constantly off guard, constantly uneasy, not knowing where the attacks were going to come from.
Those other guys have been staring at those new mechanics like TrueSight, every single day for the last 2 years. So it's kind of fascinating to me to watch those guys who have had it ingrained in their minds so strongly, used into a multiplayer situation where honestly a lot of us are still getting used to, even though we spend all this time in alpha and beta. This stuff is still radically different than what we're used to in Company Heroes and other RTS alike. And it's really exciting the kind of tactical advantages we're seeing come as a result of it.
And they know the game inside out, but what we just did today is launch this game to the masses, and we're going to have thousands of people figuring out those tactics and learning to exploit them in ways that I bet that Peter and Piero had not even predicted.
Yeah.
And so we're gonna watch this birth. We're gonna watch this rapid meta change. And we're going to see new players emerge that are able to micro and exploit those tactical situations. That's what's going to be the most fun for me.
Well,
sure.
I love to see that stuff develop.
And knowing those two guys, that's going to be super exciting for them too.
Yeah, they're like, bring it on.
Want.
They're like, come on.
They're like, show
they're
us
so
what you
like
got.
that. Both of them were like, come.
Yeah.
Right?
Super exciting stuff.
Very good, very good. So actually, Bobby, I had a question for you, and actually a couple of people that I've been chatting with about this entire experience in Vancouver wanted to know, and that was, so many fans are so excited by the fact that Relic did this amazing outreach to us as shoutcasters. We're blessed to be able to have been there. What kind of things can the community do to keep engaging Relic in this type of dialogue? I mean, everybody wants to know, how can I get invited to the next Relic outing? I mean, what was part of your, I don't want to say selection process, but what made you feel that this was going to be something that would be good for the community?
Sure.
I mean, talk a little bit about that.
Well, for all intents and purposes, we're under new management now. Very good management. We couldn't. I drank the Kool-Aid. Everybody just drink it. It's great. Sega's wonderful. No, seriously though, it's great. I mean, as you guys both saw, and everyone else who went, Sega is very excited about the prospects of working with the community, because this kind of connection to the community is something that Sega hasn't really done to this extent before, and THQ kind of embodied it to an extent because I started planning this event within my first couple of weeks at THQ. So I mean, this
over a year ago.
Yeah, it was
Wow.
well over a year ago at this point. So like that's not exclusive to Sega or anything, but like Sega, the important thing to take home from it is that Sega embraces the community. They're excited about the community. I mean, Sega bought Relic and Company Heroes for a reason. They didn't buy it just to push it out the door, get a quick cash grab, and then be done with it.
Which they easily could have.
They
or
could
some
have,
other
super
studio or
easily.
some other publisher could have.
That's right. I mean,
That's why we were all
Right.
Yeah, some of the other names on that.
There are
on
about
the
11
card.
other publishers that were
Yeah,
really
some of that
bad.
stuff was really scary, but Sega's in it for the long haul. They care about the company. They care about the franchises like Company Heroes and all the rest that Relic works on. And you know, they're really excited, and that's why you know we had a couple of guys that were attending the event from Sega, straight up, that were there to just kind of get the mix. They wanted to meet everybody. They wanted to see how it went. They wanted to see how you guys interacted with Relic and the kind of activities you guys were into as casters and live streamers, and that stuff's exciting because as a publisher, to have a publisher that cares that much about the community, to be that involved and that excited. I mean, we talked about Sunday Night Fights with these guys, and they were like, "Oh, this sounds great. This sounds awesome." Like that stuff is really, really great, and it's that stuff can only mean more and more positivity in the future for Company of Heroes and the community. And this is the first kind of steps that we take. Everybody talks about, when's Company of Heroes 2 going to be an esport? When is this stuff going to get in the limelight? These are the first kind of steps that are important. It starts from the top, where you have a publisher that cares about the product and cares about the community. And Sega's right there. I mean, they're like, I'm sure you guys would probably agree after interacting with everyone at the event. Those guys, they're invested. They're all in. They're really excited about the potential that this game has and this community has.
Yeah.
So if I were to offer advice, I guess, as I said before the stream started, before the game match started, just keep encouraging Sega, keep talking to Sega, keep doing streams, keep sharing the content that you make.
It's huge.
Yeah, it's huge. If you want the game to be big, if you want it to be in the limelight, you want to have a piece of this esports pie, you just gotta make it happen. Don't sit there and whine on the forums, and poke fun at employees or whatever.
Give
content
constructive
happen.
feedback.
Yeah, because they're listening. We're all listening about that stuff, and you put that stuff out there, and people see the potential. I mean, we see the potential in these games. We stream. We know the game is competitive and fun, and people love to watch it. That kind of stuff speaks volumes to the potential of a game in a competitive space. So keep doing those kind of things and keep talking to Sega. Sega's very open. You can talk to them on Twitter. You can talk to them on Flickr. You can talk to them on Facebook. Those guys are on everything. They're so socially inept with all the different types of social media, all the emerging.
They're so socially inept.
Socially apt.
Socially
Adept, not inept. Right. We got it. We know what you meant.
This is why this is why I write and I don't like.
Right. We know what you meant.
Where's your drink?
Yeah, drink's over there.
It's
Yeah.
empty. What do you
Oh,
think?
there you go. Yeah, it's all at him.
But no, Sega knows social, they know community, and just keep talking to those guys and keep making it happen, and that stuff's going to be better realized through it.
Yeah.
Are we socially inept?
Yes.
We
Mark
are
and I?
socially inept.
After meeting you guys, yes.
Yeah, definitely socially inept. Now is the time. I mean, there are going to be hundreds of thousands of new eyeballs on Company of Heroes 2, and if you're a passionate Company of Heroes 2 fan, now is the time to shoutcast. Now is the time to play and engage
Stream.
and talk
Get
to
this
them.
tournament.
Stream, do everything. I mean, we're
Put it
all
on the
in this.
widescreen at home. Tommy will give you a high quality cast, I guarantee you. Invite some friends over and check it out over some beers and pizza.
Seriously, make a splash with the game because Twitch. A lot of our Company Heroes guys on Twitch can tell you, like, the Twitch guys are always looking for a game that's not StarCraft or League of Legends because that's all they see on that stuff. And that's why we've been able to get Sunday Night Fights on the front page. When I worked at THQ, we were doing WWE games, live streams, and we were like showing DLC, and we got front page coverage all the time because those guys were so excited. Twitch loves video games. Those guys are really passionate about video games, and they're super excited to have something cool that's not the usual suspects.
Yeah.
And Company Heroes is right there, and they've featured a lot of people.
match made in
Helping
heaven.
Hans is sponsored now. I know Krebs has gotten love from those guys before, and Sunday Night Fights has gotten love from those guys before. Like, so if you want, to get a piece of that pie, start now. Start streaming, get your name out there, be in a tournaments, make friends. Please, first and foremost, make friends. Don't try to start beef with people. Make friends is important, because we're a really tight community, And
We are.
Everybody knows everybody else.
We know the bad apples.
Yeah, we do. And let me also tell you, I mean, we're still under an NDA, but I can also say that this game is going to be supported for years.
The story is far from over.
I mean, these guys have. This is, if you're looking for a game to invest yourself in, and you like the way Company of Heroes plays, I certainly do. You know, we all do. This is the game to invest yourself in because they have got plans. I mean, they have got miles of plans for this game, and it's going to be exciting and awesome. And this is just the tip of the iceberg. So, I mean, and more community events like this, and great interaction with guys like Bobby, you know, and all of the other guys at Sega and Relic. So that's what we're looking forward to.
Get in the mix, be a part of the community, and contribute. You know, have fun with it. It's, you know, like that's really the core of the Company of Heroes community. I mean, everybody's here having fun. You know, we're playing each other. We're duking it out in matches constantly. You know, people are streaming, and
I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to getting in there.
it's gonna be great. So
Because I think that's where everybody is. Nobody's watching us. They're all playing the game right now.
Why would you? It's Company of Heroes.
They're playing the game. It just
People
launched.
waited 7 years for this.
I know.
There's so much content in there.
We did hit
to discover.
420 people at one point. So
I'm looking to see if there are any good questions from
yeah,
our
if you guys
audience.
have any questions,
Yeah, I'm wondering if you guys
I'd be
take
happy
any.
to try to answer them. I can.
I hear a lot of talk about leaderboards, and I put that to Greg Wilson,
Yeah.
and he answered it really straight up. These are the kind of things that they're looking to develop on their servers, but they want them to be secure, and they don't want them to be exploitable. So,
Like they
you
were in
know,
Code 1.
the ladders are being planned, but you know, they weren't ready to come out yet, and we didn't. Basically, Relic. I haven't even had any
What's
whiskey. Relic didn't want to give you like a subpar version of the ladders full of stat hackers and map hackers. So they're developing tools to, you know, make these secure, and they're going to try to hopefully develop, you know, put some resources into stopping that kind of activity, so that when there are ladders, they're, you know, they mean something. So the ladders, people, they know that it's wanted. So don't worry about that.
Shifty3 is saying any time frame for more maps. There are more maps.
Oh, the maps.
You guys are going
There are
to love
more
it. There
maps.
are more maps. I know, you guys are going to love it. Everything.
There are
Yep.
more maps.
I mean,
Yeah.
we saw when we were there, we saw guys working on maps. They've
Hey,
got
they
an
work on
entire
maps.
room. They work on maps. They
Maps
do
happen.
Maps happen. Their maps are still coming. Yeah. Yep. DLCs are
Yeah, there's
planned.
a lot of
There's
DLC.
plan.
I mean,
there are
like,
plans for DLCs.
Tons.
Yep.
And free content too. Not
content
only
too, yep.
not only content that you can buy to support
Yeah,
Relic and
yep.
support this game, but also free content that will
Relic-
just be delivered to you with each patch cycle.
Relic has always been keen to giving things for free as well. They're not gonna
Yeah.
nickel and dime you. I mean, like the paid DLC will be there as well, but there will be free content as well. And we're talking like anything between maps, theater of war, commanders, doctrines, stuff like that. There's a lot of potential for the kind of things that can extend the life, if you will, of Company Heroes 2 that the first game didn't have. So there's a lot of exciting potential there.
Yep. Also, I want everybody to, you know, now that the game is released and you can play Theater of War, my experience with Theater of War, I think, is very exciting, and there's a lot of opportunities for Relic to expand Theater of War into a lot of great directions. And just because, you know, it's not multiplayer competitive like a lot of us like to play, I think that many people will dismiss it out of hand, but I think that there's a lot of entertainment value and a lot of great growth value in the Theater of War section of the game. So definitely take a look at it. And
The co-op rules.
The
It's a
co-op
lot
is
of
actually a
fun.
lot of fun.
It's
It's
a lot of
actually,
fun
I know
co-op.
they'd be like, what the hell, are you a comp stomper, Yoink? What's going on? It's actually a lot of fun. You know, they've taken a lot of cues from what the community likes, and I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. You know,
It allows them to deliver the history of the war, which is so vast, in specific chunks, and really focus on certain regions at certain time periods.
Yeah.
And, you know, you can't tell that whole story. I mean, it was a world war. It happened all over the place. So many stories. You can't tell that all in one, you know, like 14-hour campaign. And so
That
now...
was actually one of the reasons why the idea of Theater of War was created, because they wanted a better way to tell some of the immensely...
focus.
That's right.
Get in there. And also, you know, if the game's successful, right, and we're going to make it successful, then we're going to get more of those things. They don't have to plan the entire thing out. They can be a little flexible. You know, if these Theater of War packs are selling, then you're going to get more. And who knows where we may go right? Who knows where we might adventure in those years between 41 and 45.
Yeah, we'll see. They've got lots of options, to go.
There are a lot of available theaters.
Yes, there are.
Yeah.
And I think that now that there are maps out there that both showcase the spring and winter versions of maps, I think that there is going to be a lot of involvement with players in terms of really exploring which of these maps is best for competitive use and which of these maps is best for just casual play.
That's what I'll be exploring.
And I really like that the map makers have subtly altered both the winter and summer versions so that while it's not just the same map with snow on it, it provides for an actual different environment, slightly different dynamic environment with which to play in, which is very exciting as well. They're not mirror images of each other. So
I wonder if Tommy's picked his map list yet for Friday. Does anybody know if TFN has settled on a map list? Because there is so much more in the game now than there was when he scheduled it, which was right before we left for Vancouver.
I don't know.
But as we left, they put that Day Zero patch out, all the new maps came. So now Tommy's going to have to pick which maps y'all are going to be playing on Friday. And I'm very curious to see which his selections are.
Right.
Yeah.
So anyway, you can look at the Kotu.org portal for that. All the information about Tommy's tournament is there. The signups are there as well in our events forums. Can you tell when Relic is going to release Observer mode in the new replay features?
You know what? I have something. I have something to talk to you about, Marcus. And I spoke with Greg, and he. This is not anything secret because it was actually questions that he asked me. So I'll tell you, it was at the dinner. This is good. This is something that these two guys don't know.
This is good. Pay attention. I know. You told me.
On Saturday night, we had another dinner with the Relic devs, and I got a chance to sit next to Greg Wilson, who, as you know, is one of the lead programmers, developers on there. And he actually, I was there, Cepha was next to me, and Pounder was across the table. So it was me, Greg Wilson, Pounder, and Cepha. And we were eating our prime rib, right? And Greg turns to me and says, "So, shoutcasters?" And I said, "Yeah." He said, "What would be on your list of priorities to make the game better in terms of shoutcasting? Is observer mode something that you guys would want, or should we work on other things?" And both me and Pounder were like, "Stop, time out, stop. Whatever else happens with the shoutcasting world, just know that observer mode is what the community wants more than just about anything else." I said, "Really?" Because we can work on things like, changing the way that the replay system works in terms of being able to rewind, or we can do like data overlays or things like that. And I
would be nice.
All would be nice. All
first,
would be very nice.
Get us in the game.
Right.
So we can do live events.
I mean, I took it upon myself to represent a large portion of the shoutcasting community.
Tribal Bob says you do a good Greg Wilson impression.
Right, yeah.
He's missing the...
I'm missing the giant, like, right? Yeah, because the guy is huge. I mean, he could rip me in half, but he's very, very nice. But I took it upon myself to represent the entire shoutcast community and say, "Please, Greg, make observer mode your top priority." And he nodded and he smiled and he said, "Thank you very much for the input. That's very good to know." And he said, "Why? Why is that so important? What is it about shoutcasting a live show or having observer mode is so important?" I said, "Because it would be live. You can actually see a live show as it happens.
Yeah, like
and you don't
this
have
shit.
to play like
Live.
this. It's actually kind of fun. It's and while Sunday Night Fights has always had a commitment to doing like what we call in the news business as live or just like almost live,
near live.
It opens up a whole new world for shoutcasters, like being able to sell tickets to a live event or promoting a live event in a way that we haven't been able to do before.
On location events.
Put the players in the booths.
Right.
Put the shoutcasters behind the booths, lock them in there. Put the sound canceling headphones on their ears.
Right.
And let's do this in front of a crowd of people.
Right.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
I'm totally ready.
Born ready.
And so he said, "Thank you." He nodded his head. So that bug's been put in his ear. And I also told him, make fixed positions happen. He said, "Shouldn't be too hard."
Yeah, we need that.
He said, "Shouldn't be too hard." It was there, and then just the way things fall apart.
I think I sold a really great... I asked about fixed positions, and the response was kind of a political response that I think Quinn is just like really good at giving, It's like, if Quinn doesn't want to answer something, it's just like boing,
I know.
deflect.
No.
But I think I gave a great performance when I was going, "What are we supposed to do?" Was it good? Or did you have a tear?
I did.
Close.
I was
A
like,
little bit.
What? I mean, I was desperate, right?
I mean, that was one of the first things that you asked.
I was sad.
It was. You were like
desperate,
the first
right?
question. Yeah.
Yeah, we went straight after it.
Yeah.
So all of your concerns, I mean, we know what your concerns are. I read the forums, so we put those concerns on the tips of everybody's tongues out there. You know, I mean, they're aware too. They pour through the forums as well, but we gave it a voice and a face, and you know, people are talking about them. So we'll see what happens.
All right. Well, what do you say?
That's all I got, man.
Yeah.
I don't want to know what time it is in Berlin. People have
Yeah.
already slept and have woken up, and I'm still up, and I got to drive. So,
Yeah.
but thank you guys for joining us. We're gonna put out a video, and I am really looking forward to Amy's. You know, Yoink's wife put together this amazing edited thing, and I'm sure that Bobby will share that on the official Facebook.
I
That
wonder-
is going to be great.
It'll be
It's going to
going
be
around.
good stuff.
I wonder if like the high quality version is rendered yet. Let's see. Maybe it's.
Maybe we can show it again.
Yeah, maybe we
I
can
don't
show
know
it
if y'all
again.
saw
Let me
that.
say, yeah,
but
it's really
what-
good.
We took our halftime to show that video. We're so
See,
excited
hold
about
on.
it, but maybe we can run it again.
I'm wondering if...
Does he have to press any special buttons to bring up the?
no, that's the same. That's the video that you can
Let's see. Oh, wait a minute. Let me just do. Let's see. Oh.
No, they're not seeing anything yet.
Let me see if it's maybe there's a new version of it. Maybe it's
Well, let's
finally.
close with it anyway.
Yeah.
Old or new.
Hopefully. Oh no, it's still
Yeah, I
crappy
think-
version.
Yeah, we'll just have to re-upload it.
Yeah, I don't know.
Something's going wrong.
She might not have.
Yeah,
saved
she
it.
might not
Hit
have.
the, or something.
Which one?
Close out with this, but I want to make sure that...
Can I have some more Twitter followers at AmiPolizeiFunk, please? I want more Twitter followers. I will keep you up to date on anything going on with Company of Heroes 2 events. You can count on me for that.
And what do I press?
Play it.
Just play? Okay. Oh yeah.
Where are that from? Can I just be
Yeah.
selfish?
You can be selfish, yeah.
That part's really great. I love this.
I like that she just totally ripped off the video from your website. She's like, whatever. She's like, I do it all the time for entertainment packages. She's like, I'm just totally gonna rip it
No,
off.
copyright law states that
Yeah.
it's within a certain amount of time. You're fine.
Yeah.
I just want to hang out with you two and wax poetic about television industry stuff.
Right.
I miss that industry a lot. Bam.
Nice.
Pro.
She almost didn't have the supers in it, the names at the bottom. She was able to get it done in last minute. Impossible creatures. That's so good.
Everybody's gonna be like, "Impossible Creatures 2, who? Who's this thinking?" That mic will- Oh god, here we go.
It's so funny, man.
No Rish Spoopsy.
Norsk Poopsie. Yeah. Special thanks to Relic and Sega. Yep.
Uncle Sonic will love that one.
Yep. That's so silly, dude. Oh yeah, I'm
Is
gonna
it
have
a
to
wrap?
find a way. It's
I
a
think
wrap.
we're good.
I think it's
Good.
good. Yep. I think it's good. All right then.
We're still live. Good night,
Yep.
everyone.
Good night, everyone.
Thank you so much for
That's
tuning
it.
in, everybody.
Yep.
Now go play some Code 2.
Yeah.